make it look easy.
Gamegenic, ingenious supplies.
Game Night! Tonight on Game Night, myself, Gavin, Lincoln, Deborah and Nikki will teach and play the expansion and base game of Shakespeare, a game for 1 to 4 players designed by Hervé Rigal and published by Ystari Games. All the world's a board game, and all the players merely meeples.
Hey Gavin,
Hi Lincoln.
will you teach us Shakespeare with the Backstage expansion?
I surely will. It's
All right.
one of my favourite games.
Awesome.
In Shakespeare, the board game, we are theatre owners who are looking to set up a play, and we're going to hire Shakespeare and all his friends to come and help us do that. And so we're going to do that in a number of different ways. We have our stage here, which we can use set dressers or assistants or set designers to help us build a really beautiful set. And these set pieces are going to come from this pile here. There's one rule with the theatre that you have to remember is that any set pieces that you set down have to be symmetrical. Now you can build up one side asymmetrically, but then if you start to fill out the other side, it must be symmetrical. The other rule is that you have to start from the bottom up, and so to put one on the second row, it's got to be supported by two pieces below it. What else can we do? We can use our costume designers and assistants to take costume pieces from the board. And costume pieces are going to be placed on our actors and Shakespeare. Apparently, he also acts in his plays as well. And once we've finished a costume piece, which consists of 3 pieces of costumes, we get to score that costume on the total value of the numbers presented on that costume. So let's say that I took a 2, and a 2, and I put it on Falstaff down here, 2, 2, 2. Falstaff would then get 6 points worth of costume. And on our little home boards here, we've got a little key here to tell us what reward we get for the points that we achieve. So in this case, 6 would be, I get 2 gold.
Okay.
Why would gold be important? Well, at the end of the game, every character card that you can hire from the offer here costs money at the end of the game.
Oh.
If you don't have enough money to pay your character card, then you lose 2 victory points per character card that
Are they
goes
actually called
unpaid.
victory points?
Good question. They're actually called prestige
There we go.
points.
That makes
And now
sense.
prestige points are measured on the prestige point track, which is handily laid out here. We all start on prestige of 5, and we go up and down depending on various effects that happen throughout the game. What kind of effects happen throughout the game?
I don't know.
Well, as part of the game rounds as they go, each round you will be judged on the atmosphere of your theatre. And this is down here on your board. There's a little unhappy and happy face.
Comedy and tragedy, right?
Yep. And
I think your theater is a tragedy, so it's like, oh.
it's a whole tragic mess, this theatre. varying game mechanics as we go along will modify our ambience point up or down the track. If you end the round with a little icon below it, then that icon triggers. So these points on the positive ambience track is £1, 1 feather, which I'll get to in a second, 1 prestige point. On the negative ambience track, it's down on the feather track, and 1 fewer prestige points. Now, these feathers are the other main kind of mechanic for progressing in the game, which is you have these 3-act progression banners. So the red is the first act, yellow is the second act, blue is the third act. So for example, if I finished with an ambience up here, a white feather means you get to go up any of your choice of the three acts. What do these mean here? So here, if you notice, the first 3 points, locations on each banner has a -1 prestige point. So if you end the rehearsal stage in here, you will lose a prestige point. What is a rehearsal stage?
That's when everybody messes up and you gotta fix it.
We're not, yeah, exactly. We're not even halfway through.
Oh boy, okay.
And we haven't got to the
We
expansion.
don't have a show yet. We're just in rehearsal.
So, if you'll notice, up at the top of this main board here, there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 round markers. And a little meeple telling us where we're at. These, the round 4 and round 6, are darker because at the end of that round, we go into our rehearsal. So we start our tech rehearsal of the show. And at that point, we will score extra points for any completed costumed character. And we will also gain the rewards at the end of that rehearsal round for any reward where our marker has reached on the banner. And we will also gain the rewards for any spaces that our marker has reached progressing up the banner. If green gets here, green gets £1. If green is here, green still gets £1. But if green gets here, green gets £3. And then if green gets to the end, green gets £5 whole pounds.
What?
Which is enough to pay for Beatrice.
Okay.
And so we have 2 other tracks here, which will come into play later in the game. The main mechanic of how Shakespeare, the base game, works is that you at the beginning of a round, before we take our turns, we have these 5 action cylinders. Now we will secretly take a number of those cylinders and then reveal it all at the same time, and that is going to be how many actions you choose to take on that turn. So obviously, more actions. More chance to get points. Fewer actions, why would you do that? Well, the person who bids the fewest actions gets to go first on the initiative tracker, meaning if there's a particularly powerful card out, you'll be the person who is able to strike and get that card. That pretty much covers the mechanics for the base game. I will just talk a little bit about the expansion. So this is only comes with the Backstage expansion, these cards. And what I like about the Backstage expansion is that the action tokens that you don't use in your wager, you can then put aside onto the Backstage card, and then you can use those tokens exclusively for the Backstage cards as the turn goes on in one of your turns. So it kind of mitigates that feeling of lost opportunity. And some of these cards have some very fun actions. For example, this is Kit Marlowe. So if I had wagered 2 tokens and put my 3 tokens here, let's say everyone else had wagered 3, I would have been able to go first. And I could see Kit Marlowe there. I could spend either 1 action token to go up on any one of the act banners, or I could have spent 3 action tokens to go up 1 on each of the banners. Now, when one person has been claimed, you can't then go on it. So you can only claim to use an unclaimed character.
Are they characters or are they like
support people?
Historical figures.
They are all, yes, support people. That's a really good question. Very good question, Lincoln. They are all support people. So here we have Kit Marlowe, who I guess, Shakespeare's buddy, brought in to polish up the the script a little bit.
Reader.
Yeah, exactly. Give it a buff.
Yeah.
You've got the double. So the double will, you get the opportunity to redo an action on one of your hired actors or characters. Actors, actually. One of your hired actors.
Okay.
Again, on an incremental basis, you have to spend 1 to hire, to re-trigger an actor with 1 cost, 2 to re-trigger an actor with 2 costs, and so on.
Okay.
This is the architect, and now the architect has a little bit of a unique mechanism. On the side of your board here, which is again unique to the Backstage expansion, you have a little mini theatre card. Now that stacks in a row, so you don't have to worry about building up from the bottom, because they'll just stack one on top of the other. And you can only place set pieces on that card using the architect. You can't ever...
From your regular draft.
Correct.
Okay.
This is the Lord Chamberlain. Now, the Lord Chamberlain has their own deck of characters set off to the side over here. And they have so much wealth and influence that they can offer you either another actor for your troupe or the choice of any of the actors in that deck.
Goodness.
So there are 9 characters that are set aside over there. We can see that it looks like Caliban is going to be the top actor.
Okay.
Do we see that before that's drawn?
You do. It's face up.
Okay.
So you'll know that Caliban's on the top.
Okay.
And if you spend 2 action points, you get to look through the whole deck of 9 and choose your own. Now, actors and characters such as stagehands or artisans are recruited at the very beginning of the game. You get to recruit 1, which we'll do in a minute once we start. And then at any point during the round, you must recruit someone from this offer of characters. Now you have actors, you have, I'm going to borrow this, you have craftspeople like the set dresser here, and you have this gentleman who is the goldsmith. Now, the actor, when you hire the actor comes into play next to Shakespeare or Falstaff on this hand side of your board, and when you choose to activate a character with your token, you get to take the bonus that is on the top left-hand side of your character. So in this instance, if I activated Caliban, I would get to progress up 1 point on the second and third act banners. Here again is the costume meter. So once you've finished a costume design for that character, you get to take this action only in, it triggers only in
Once it's
the...
completed?
Yeah. So once this is completed, this action is triggered only in the rehearsal phase. So it only ever happens twice in the game, up to twice. In this instance, for Caliban, he's so grotesque and such an incredible performance that you see the 3 marks circle surrounding this black feather means that every other player must lose 1
feather
from their track, which they get to choose.
Fantastic.
Craftspeople come in, actually we've got 2 of these here, so I'll do that. Craftspeople come in 2 levels. You've got a 6 power craftsperson and an 8 power craftsperson, and they both cost increasing amounts depending on how strong the card is. Now this craftsperson is the set designer, so if I were to activate the set designer, I get to choose any number of set design tiles from the offer that are available to me, up to a total of 8. So why would there be different values on the set design? Well, each set design piece has a reward associated with it. So I'm just going to take 1, 2. I'm not going to do it for 3. That'll come back. Back to that one. Oh yeah, purple is good. And 5. Total of 5. and you get a different reward once it's placed. Immediately, that happens immediately and only once. So
Okay.
once it's placed on your theatre board or your theatre card, you get this reward. For 1, it's nothing. For 2, you get £1. For 3, you get... I'll come back to 3. For 4, you get to progress up 2 on your ambience track. And then for 5, you get to take these cool little tokens here. This is just a bonus token of a +3, which you can use when you are activating your craftsperson. So if I had a 3 bonus
You could
token
do
with
11.
me, I could put that there and activate that. It's a one-time use, but then I get to take it up to 11.
Wow.
It goes to 11.
It goes all the way to 11, man. So this 3 one is interesting because if you build it,
It
if
will
you
come.
take it, if you build it, it will come. If you build it, then everyone else has to go down 1
Okay.
because it's such an incredible piece of
Okay.
artistry.
Oh my goodness.
However, if no one builds the 3 and it's still left there at the end of the round,
Everybody gets
everyone
hit.
loses
Oh,
ambience points.
that's nasty.
That's nasty. Now, the
Was
jeweler.
the X?
The
Nothing.
X just means there's nothing.
Okay.
No
Just
bonus
No,
for 1.
no penalty.
Choose
no
a
bonus.
penalty.
Yeah.
Choose your penalty.
Yeah.
The jeweler is the only person when once activated, it's the only way you can take a gold set design piece or a gold costume design piece. Gold costume design pieces and set design pieces grant you 1 prestige point at the end of the game each, but they also don't adhere to any of these symmetry rules. So, for example, if I had a blue here and another one here, which was 1, I could put my 3 here, and that would be considered fair and legal.
What is
Because-
Why is that not symmetrical?
Yeah, why is that not?
So this is symmetrical because the gold can be considered
But
any
what
color.
is not unsymmetrical if you...
So
what is not
if,
symmetrical?
if this were how my theatre was looking, if I wanted this to be symmetrical,
You need
I would
another
have
4?
to have another 4.
I see.
And there are fewer 4s
Yeah, I
and
didn't understand the
5s
symmetrical aspect either. Now I get it.
than
Okay.
1s and 2s and 3s.
Numbers have to be symmetrical. as
Numbers
well.
have to be symmetrical.
Wow. Colors?
Colours and numbers should
Align.
be the same.
Okay, except for the.
Except for the 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. All
It
right.
kind of has
Wow.
like all the colors right
Exactly.
there in the
Gracious,
thing.
okay.
Oops, sorry.
I'm glad that came up because I
Yes,
wasn't
me
sure what
too.
symmetrical was either.
What kind
I
of
thought it
bonus?
was like, you
Yeah.
got to be
Just
building it. I'm like,
the
oh, does that mean we have
buildings,
to...
Yeah. Okay, got it.
And if I haven't said it already, definitely remember that as you are hiring character cards, they all have a cost, whether it's 1, 3, or 5. That cost must be paid at the end of the game.
That's their salary.
So I don't
That's
pay
their
it
salary.
when
You
I
don't pay
acquire
it when you no.
Oh.
You have to pay them after their performance
Okay.
on the night. If you
Okay.
cannot pay them, then you lose 2 prestige points per character who goes
Right, you were
unpaid.
saying that. And it
Okay.
doesn't matter how expensive their salary
Doesn't
is.
matter how expensive their salary
Okay.
is. Now, one other thing is you must always use your recruitment card on your turn at some point to hire a character. If you don't want to incur the cost, or if there's no characters that seem relevant to the strategy that you're taking, you can turn that character card over and you hire an extra. A spear carrier, which is something I know a lot about.
Background.
Now, yeah, exactly.
Background
There we go.
performer.
There's an art to it.
Yes.
I had my motivation. Now, the extras don't cost anything at the end of the game. And they also cannot be activated. But they can wear costumes, obviously. They're a human being. And that if you fully clothe them, then you get points. If you leave them unclothed, yeah,
It's a special production.
it's a special production. It was a different time.
After midnight production.
Okay. I think the only other thing I have to explain is basically the individual cards. I should.
What are these things?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's
okay.
so these are actions they can take as well, or they gain you?
All good questions. If you notice in front of you on your board, you start with 4 characters. You have Shakespeare and Falstaff on your left, and you have the handyman and the queen on the right, which is fancy. Now, Shakespeare, when he's activated, these 2 white feathers mean you get to choose to go up on any 2 feathers worth
On a
on
banner.
the banner. You can do 2 of red, you can do red and yellow, etc.
Okay.
Falstaff, you get to increase your ambience marker by 2. The handyman, you get to take a combination of circles and squares, or circles or squares, to a total of 4.
So this is an additional 4 that you can take.
Meaning from here.
Like from the one guy that was giving you 8, this guy always gives you 4.
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
neat.
And then the queen. The queen, you can do 2 things, actually. The queen will either pay you money, you can go and beg the queen for money to pay your actors at the end, or you can choose to draw 3 objective cards, look at them, and then decide to keep one of them. Now, what is an objective card? Let me just show you what these 3 that I just drew. So, this objective card is if you have 2 extras by the end of the game, you get 1 prestige point. If you have 3 extras by the end of the game, you get 2 prestige
You have a fuller
points.
production?
Right, exactly, yeah. Fleshed out. Here, if you have 1 of each handy craftsperson, actually that's not each craftsperson. Here, if you have the goldsmith, the costume designer, and the assistant, then you get 1 point. If you have a full house with the set designer, then you get 2 points.
Do these fill in right away or after the round? There's like a fill in
End of the round,
time. Okay.
the whole thing gets actually
Swept and
swiped,
then...
and then you get new ones.
So you
out.
can't like be like, next turn I will get that one.
Right.
Okay,
round.
because
Uh-oh.
it will be not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, as you may notice over here, there's a card that hasn't come up yet, but will come up in the game. And this is the assistant, which I'm sure we'll see. Now,
Okay.
whoever gets and hires the assistant is not activatable using your tokens, but they grant you, as the theatre owner, a +1 to all your craftspeople that you have hired.
Okay.
So, for example, this person here, the handyman, would then get a total of 5 to choose from.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like a PA.
Right. Now,
Makes everybody a little more efficient.
But they fill a spot, or I don't know.
they do, exactly. You would hire them, and then you would put them in your craftsperson section.
Okay.
Usually, I tend to have the actors on one side, Shakespeare and Falstaff side, and then the craftspeople on the other side.
Okay.
Queen Elizabeth.
Just for clarity.
Famous,
She's a craftsperson.
famous
Yeah.
craftsperson.
Well,
That's
she
right.
provides money.
Famous for her
Yes.
her cross stitches.
Philanthropic.
Now, this objective card is unique to the Backstage expansion, and this fulfills at any ambience stage. So when we get to the checking the ambience part of the round, then you can play this card, and now this allows you to, as a one-off action, take up to 6 value worth of any set dressing or costume pieces from the discard pile.
Oh, wow.
So if there are
Okay.
any, cool ones that are in the discard or high value ones that are in the discard, you can snag them then.
All right.
So at the end of the round, there's a little bit of a cleanup, and so any characters that are unhired get sent off and rejected.
That's bad.
Yep, they've got to go down.
I know that all too well.
They've got to go down to regional theatre, and then also any costume pieces or set design pieces that are not claimed must get wiped into a discard pile. And
Right.
obviously, any 3s that are left over, we all suffer the pain.
All right. These as well get wiped?
Those as well get wiped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what are these little red tokens? So, at the very, very, very end of every round,
Okay.
your characters that you have activated get exhausted. And so it's always the total -1 of that you wagered get exhausted. So these characters never get exhausted. But let's say I wagered 3 and I activated these 3, I would take 2. And then once everyone's ready at the same time, we have to place down exhausted tokens
Okay.
on the characters of our choice before taking our action pieces away. And then those are now unavailable to use for the following round.
Okay.
Yipes.
And that, as they say in the showbiz,
Uh-oh.
is that
Okay.
Oh,
I
boy.
think we might have covered everything so that we can actually start.
All right.
Guide us.
Yeah.
Do
Now,
you have any tips to start us off with?
not even a little bit.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, before we get started, let's thank Gamegenic for sponsoring this episode and for providing accessories. Today we're using token keeps, Squire boxes, Bastion boxes, and their sleeves. We got a bunch of their stuff
Got
out
us
there today.
lot out.
Yeah.
A lot of bits.
Amazing.
The beginning of the game, just for setup, I determined the order randomly.
Okay.
And then the very first round, the initiative marker, also the initiative track, also just mirrors that order.
Okay.
The initiative track. Interesting that I should say that because I
Right.
forgot to say what it was.
Okay.
So the initiative track, usually it gets wiped at the beginning of every round, and then the first person to activate an actor puts their marker on the initiative track.
All right.
And then so on and so forth. And the initiative track is used to break any ties and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Go ahead, let's get it going.
So, before we start the actual game, we'll get one free round of hiring characters.
Okay.
And so we'll go in reverse order from the order, which is orange. That happens to be me. So I will
How
decide.
convenient.
How convenient.
Yeah.
I definitely
He
didn't
said
plan
it was
that.
random.
I am going to pick the 8 strength
Oh.
set designer, which is committing early game to a very expensive card, but
Yes. Okay.
I believe in myself. And so next player is going to be red. So Lincoln, if you'd like to take your
So you're
recruitment
saying
card.
that gold one's pretty rare?
I would say that the goldsmith is quite rare, and we have a lot of gold pieces out, so you could utilize them
I'm going to probably
immediately.
go for that then.
Okay.
Sure.
He's not. He's cheapish too. So.
Yeah, he's not too expensive.
I'm glad I'm last. I won't have so
Next
many
person
choices.
is Deborah.
No freaking clue. Again, whenever I don't know what I'm doing, I generally just
He's the
go
jeweler,
with like
he's not the
which
goldsmith.
which character do I like the
Yeah,
most?
that's how I play the game as well.
Yeah.
I just kind of want Romeo. I don't know.
Romeo, look, Romeo part-times as a set dresser as well.
He does. That's
That's
impressive.
very impressive.
That's impressive. He's a triple threat over there.
Flexible. He knows he'll age out of
Yeah,
the
that's true.
Romeo.
That's true. You can't be 16 forever.
Yeah, that's right.
What's happening here?
That's Beatrice.
It's
she
a card
does...
just for me, just for the green player.
Ah,
No,
so
I don't
no,
know.
no.
That's not it.
So Beatrice actually rewards you with 1 feather up any of the act tracks and a green costume piece.
Oh, nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, 'cause
actually.
she's so fancy.
She's so fancy. I might take that. Okay, so remind me, the action that you put on her gets you this,
Correct.
and then you build up the costume. To
Correct,
get that.
and this will only score during the rehearsal phase.
Rehearsals, which is weird. We're rehearsing after the play is over.
Exactly, it's the
But,
final tech.
Okay, here we go. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna try for Milady here. She's an actor, so she goes over here. There we go.
All right,
And then Nikki.
I'm going to take Romeo.
Romeo.
I would put it over here.
He can do all kinds of stuff.
But soft what like thee.
That's right. I don't know which side to put him on since he can do
Romeo
both.
is an actor, so... Oh, yeah, that's true.
First an actor, then a...
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, so before we actually begin the game, we will take our recruitment cards back. And then we will put this in
I mean, the one guy was feather and ambience.
Yeah.
Buff.
have took them.
All right.
So
Out. They go
Goodbye.
out.
away with you. And so we will draw 6 more new characters. There's the assistant. I knew
Hi,
they'd
buddy.
pop up. Ophelia.
Oh,
Oh, Lady Macbeth.
it's a pretty
Oh,
card.
another gold. And our final card is, Richard III. Now, Richard's interesting because Richard is part of the Backstage expansion.
Oh, all
and
right.
we know this because he only needs 2 costume pieces to
Oh.
complete. So his power is a double-edged sword. When we activate Richard III, we get to progress 1 point on each of the act tracks, but we also suffer a penalty in the ambience of our theatre because it's such a gruesome and scary performance. Now,
Okay.
when his costume is completed, you'll notice that he only needs 2 costumes. So He does not get any rewards for a completed costume because you must only get rewards for a completed costume for 3 costume pieces.
Oh.
Okay.
And once he is completed, you get to ignore any of the negative penalties on your ambience tracker. So,
Goodness.
yeah.
Or is it just the one he gives you?
No, it is
Okay,
any
any
time
at
we're
all.
scoring ambience on your tracker, you get to ignore the penalties of such.
Okay.
Okay.
You just become so well known and famous for being the theatre that has such
He's
bad
a little
ambience.
expensive too.
Wow.
He's very expensive.
His
Yeah,
costume
that's
makes
right.
up for it, is what we're learning.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
such a good costume that they're just like, it's okay.
Yeah.
So now we're going to bid on how many actions we take.
Yes.
Oh,
so
gosh.
this is the very first turn. So
Oh,
we're actually
gosh.
we're gonna clear this for a second. I'm gonna pop these down here.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
okay. All right.
Really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna go for it. And bidding. Yikes. I'm not a bidder.
All right. Are you ready?
No.
See, now he's got 3.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
putting
true.
all of
Put him in your hand. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't do it that way.
There you
You're missing one. I noticed that when you were doing
I wasn't
it. I was like,
even.
you gotta put
I'm
him
like,
in your hand.
oh.
He's gonna not do
can-
one at least.
You can tell I play this solo most of the time. never. Okay.
Funny.
Ready to reveal?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Oh.
Okay, perfect. So 2, 2, 4, 4.
Okay.
Now, because Lincoln and Nikki have a tie, how do we determine that?
Yeah.
Well, this
Hey.
this initiative tracker is going to break any ties. So Nikki is higher on the initiative tracker. So
Okay.
Nikki,
Nikki
you get to
wins.
put your
All right.
piece there, and because you're the first person on the order, you get
All right.
1 point on the prestige.
Yay.
And then
Already
Lincoln will
more
put there.
prestigious than us. or
And
than
now
you and I.
between
Oh, I beat
Deborah and
you.
I, Deborah beats me,
Yay.
so Deborah first.
Okay.
And then me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So then.
So, any pieces that you didn't wager, let's put on the backstage card so that
Okay.
we remember how many we've got there. And now let's also take our pieces back from the order chart. So the next time we fill up this order chart is the first person who activates an actor is going to put their
Okay.
piece there, and then second and third and so forth.
So if I activate a crafts person, that is not part of it.
No,
Okay.
just the
Interesting. All right. And I'm going first.
Yep, and we will take it in turns, one action each.
Godspeed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do this dude.
Ball stack.
Okay, full
So
staff.
I'm activating ambience, right?
Yes, so you get to
Okay.
move 2 up on your ambience.
1, 2.
And if you finish there when we do the ambience phase, then that's the reward you'll get.
A feather from one of the tracks.
Correct.
Okay.
Feather in your cap.
Next is Lincoln.
I'm gonna recruit the assistant.
Very good, sir. Very good.
Okay. And you can do that, and that's not an action.
Very good question, Deborah. You can either activate or recruit a character.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
part of.
Okay, so he still keeps his.
We're
Yes.
still gonna need to do this
Stuff.
every round. right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, you must recruit at some point, but
Okay.
you can also turn it over if you just want to
Right.
recruit
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
an extra.
Okay. I'm feeling kind of directionless. So I kind of want a goal
Yeah,
to help
That's a good idea.
give me a
Yeah.
direction.
that's a really good idea.
That is a good
So I
idea.
take
So you get
3 and
three.
pick one.
Oh, yes. Take
Of
3 at the
these?
top. Take a look. Pick one, and then put the other 2 on the bottom.
Okay.
And if you want any clarification
these,
on the-
yeah, these fulfill at the end of every round, or
So the
During
objective cards
rehearsals?
will fulfill at the end of the game
Okay.
and score once only, and
Okay.
unless it has that little dark side, light side face on it, that means that you can play that objective card
Got it.
during the any ambience phase.
got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Deborah, while you're checking
Yes.
those, I will just preface by saying if we get to rehearsal and our first, second, and third acts are graded, then if we're in the 1, 2, or 3 position on any of those banners, we lose prestige points.
Okay.
And just to clarify what the benefits are, is here, and here you get money at different values depending on where you're at. Here, it's the first player gets 2 prestige points, the second player gets 1. Here, if you reach Here you get 1 prestige point, 1 prestige point, 2 prestige point, 2 prestige points, 3. Whoops.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What do I feel like doing? I guess I shall do this one.
Here we go.
Under there. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, my turn. I will also recruit. I'm going to recruit the
The jeweler.
I'm actually going to go with Ophelia. Ophelia.
Okay.
So does that mean you get here?
I haven't
you haven't
activated
activated.
Ophelia yet.
Got it. Okay.
Nikki
But I
did
have-
though. Oh no, not an actor
She's
though.
okay.
No,
No,
not an
Falstaff's
actor.
an actor, right?
Thought he was.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nikki, you're okay. Cool.
Oh, okay. Sorry about
Sweet.
that.
No, we're all
Moon.
figuring out here. Cool.
I like Deborah's plan. I'm going to do that.
Get some.
1.
Direction.
You need a director in there.
All right. Oh, boy.
Just something to focus you, you know.
Or that. Okay. There we go.
Very well.
There. Let's put you like that, I guess.
Lincoln, over to you.
Okay. I'm gonna activate my handyman. It will give me 4. 4 plus 1 because I have the assistant.
That's right. The assistant.
That's right.
Yep, you can't see that. And I'm gonna do this 3
Oh, he's sparing us
Plus
all except
that.
sparing
He's
himself.
sparing himself. All right, so we
Okay.
immediately, all of us, go down 1.
Well, I'm glad I went
On
up
the track.
one.
Horrible. And he's all
I'm trying to be balanced.
balanced
Very
there.
good.
So if I want to remain balanced, I would need to. Can I put a 2 at once and then later on another 2
Yeah,
here?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So you can go up, on one side, completely.
But when you build any
asymmetrical.
more, you just have to.
But if you
I
build
see.
out, and again, you must build the foundation before you build up.
something above it. Okay.
And when you cover up these,
Yep, you'll gain an
prestige points. you
prestige
get.
point for that. Yeah.
Nice.
It's basically probably I'm always like the build guy, so we'll see what goes on.
Okay. I would like an extra.
Oh, neat.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Oh, wow. She's like Richard.
Get
Yeah.
rid of
Extra.
him. He's too
Okay.
confusing.
smart. He's also very expensive.
He's expensive and confusing, so he's going to go stand in the back. He's going to add great atmosphere, but or not literally, but that's where
I think I know what.
Oh, but
your
he's an
card
actor,
is.
right? So I get.
Yeah.
He's an actor. Yes.
Bye, buddy.
Okay, I am going to go with a Shakespeare himself and go up 2 feathers on my, and I'm going to go red. I'm going to go yellow.
Does that have to be 2 different on this? Or
no,
could you just
could be
do.
2,
Okay.
2 the same, and because I've activated an actor.
Oh wait, I acquired him. I didn't activate him.
Aha.
It's hard to remember.
Good
Okay,
call.
there you go. You're up there.
Okay. So I could either get an actor or do this.
Recruit.
Correct.
Recruit or
Mhm,
do this.
mhm.
Okay. Well, there's no rush.
Yeah, we're just going until
Because
we've
you
all
can't
done everything
Yeah.
with
do
our
it.
pieces. Okay.
Yep.
So probably doing some of this over here. Okay. I will take this one and do. Oh, I got 2.
You have 3.
You have 3 if you want.
Yeah.
We have lots.
I could take a 5. I'll do that. All 3 of them, and I'm taking that 5 that's
Strong.
right
And
there.
it can go on this
Well,
thing,
is
right?
it just
Strong
you take
move.
a single 5?
You
or
take a single 5 and it goes on your theatre
Yeah.
card, which
Oh,
is
nice.
over
Okay.
there, and you get an
Get a
immediate
point. Oh, she's already
prestige
kicking
point.
our butts. You
It's
guys.
not
Nicely
gonna work.
done.
You know.
She's green.
I'm green.
She's
Oh, you're
So
green?
she's like actually kicking our butts.
Oh,
Wow.
come on.
Come on.
You know how
I have a
it's
feeling
gonna
this is
end.
an inching kind of prestige point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Game.
gadzooks.
Okay.
Lincoln, back to you.
Sorry, these are really kind of hard to see.
Of course.
So this is, did I
Yeah,
explain what you did?
reactivate somebody. Yeah.
You don't have to I had a piece put on there to do that.
Because you can do it again if you want. It also gives you an additional action in the. You can take something important and then use that to potentially. But they're all going to wipe, right? So we're going to have 6 new on the next round.
Yeah, that's true.
I need some money before the end.
I know. I've just realised I've hired the 2 most expensive characters from the offer.
I was afraid of all that.
You know.
So I'm going to do 3, all 3,
Yeah, why not?
and just get
Kit.
a bump in each of these.
Great, good move.
Nice.
And I should say, for the purposes of who is first, who is second, if this, for example, on this track is important,
On the bottom is
here
first.
I was first.
Yep.
One on the bottom is first.
Ah,
Okay.
so we don't use the tie thing
No.
for that. Okay. Good golly.
Miss Molly?
I said that in my head, and I said, no, I'm not going to say that out
Lincoln
loud.
will say
That was
that.
Kit Marlowe. That was Christopher Marlowe, right?
Of course. All right. Well, I've still got active guys here, so I'm gonna go on my Beatrice. So I get 1 here of whatever I want,
One.
and 1 of these. I get 1 feather of whatever
Yes,
I
correct.
want, and then 1 of these. So I'll start with taking 1 of these.
And that must be placed when you.
Immediately.
Yeah. On
Sounds
whomever you like.
good. Well, I mean, she's got the coolest stuff there, so I'll go there. And I'm gonna start inching up on this one, so I go up 1 there. Okay.
For my turn, I think I'm going to. I am going to. I'm going to activate. Oops, sorry. Here, I'm going to activate my set dresser, which is set design of up to 8 points. So I'm going to take a blue, and I'm going to take a. 2 twos. 4.
And 2 twos. Yours is a ballet.
Okay.
And, yeah, exactly. And I'm going to immediately score those things. So I get 2 pounds. And I get up 2 on the ambiance.
Very nice.
track.
Nice. All right. I still got my card. I am getting a set dresser here, and he goes here. Correct. Correct. Little icons. Okay.
Oh, and Nikki, did you get the bonus for your... You also get a bonus for putting
No.
that down.
All I got.
one?
No, I did get the 1.
You got the 1, but on the other side of that 5 should be a symbol.
Oh,
Nikki.
that's right.
I'm going to...
I did not. Okay. What is that about?
So, Nikki, actually, because you did that,
Yeah.
we forgot to give you one of these +3 tokens. So you get to use that, which is a one-time use for any of your craftspeople with the hammer and the scissors.
Oh, so I
you
just-
can bump their score up to +3.
But I still would have to have a.
But you would still
Yeah.
have to activate
Okay.
it, yeah.
Okay, so it's for future.
Yeah.
But I can hold on.
So
to
your
it for
8 set
later.
dresser could be bumped up to 11. for example.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to activate the queen and look at 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
All right. I want some money. So
Money.
there's these guys.
Yeah, the Lord Chamberlain.
I get 2 pounds, and then what's the person?
So with the Lord Chamberlain, you get 2 pounds, and you get the top character from the Lord Chamberlain's deck, which is Caliban right now.
Okay.
Or if you spend the 2 tokens, which you don't currently have, but
No.
if you were to, then you would get 2 pounds plus
pick.
you could
Choose.
take your pick
Got it,
from the
got it,
9
got it.
actors that are there.
Got it, Mr. Chamberlain. I mean, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'll take Caliban. Send me Mr. Caliban.
Okay.
I was in the temple.
Is that supposed to be a gourd around his waist? Because it looks like some weird gourd.
He's got like a shell.
Oh, it's a shell?
Looks
Okay.
like a shell to me, yeah.
I was like, it's a
Very
gourd.
beachy. Okay, so he goes over here.
Very good, very good. I am going to activate. I'm actually also going to activate Queenie Elizabeth I because I have no money. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 pounds. 4 pounds, actually.
Oh, that's an
correct,
either
yeah.
or, and you're
It's an
choosing
either
the money.
or.
Oh, mine is a.
Yeah, you chose to.
No,
Oh,
you get both.
I get
you
both.
get both.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Because that's what I need. I'd have chosen that.
So yeah,
Okay.
when you activate Queenie, you
Queenie
get
is
to
either
take draw 3, choose 1 objective card, or take 4 pounds.
Okay. I'm out of.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, so we keep going around until you're done. Okay, so
Lincoln's
Deborah,
out.
down to
Okay.
you.
All right. I am afraid of this and that. So Falstaff,
Yeah.
1, 2.
And did Lincoln? Did you not activate any actors this turn?
I did not.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't either. Oh, I did.
You did. You were the
That
first
guy,
person to
that
activate
dude.
Falstaff. So I'm going to recruit the prompter, and that
Comes
is
with you.
someone who does not activate, but what this person does is that I get to pay £1 to ignore any of the penalties on the act tracts. So that is that done there. Deborah, back to you.
Okay. So I need to be able to pay for the actors that I activated, or just
At the end of the
everyone
game,
in my
anyone that
array?
you've recruited
Oh, at the end of the entire game.
in the entire game,
Oh,
actors
okay.
and
So there's no
craftspeople.
rush at this
There's
point.
no rush at this
Okay, great. I was like, oh no, do I need 8 pounds right
No,
now?
no.
I would be very
Yeah.
worried right now.
Yes.
'cause-
Okay, great.
I don't have any capacity.
Yeah.
In which case, I believe I am going to do this then. So I can either do that. No, because we're going to take a hit in all of those. So yeah, so I'm going to do this dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get this 4 value
Very nice.
guy. And yeah, I think he's going to, I'm going to take the little center spot there. And I'm going to get 2 guys. 2.
All right, for my last turn, I am going to activate Falstaff for some ambience. 1,
Yay.
2.
All right.
And that is all my stuff.
All my
All
stuff.
of us.
All right.
All our stuff.
Okay, so now it's the ambience phase, and we get to look at our ambience tracker and we score points or penalties depending on where we've landed.
Okay.
So, Deborah, you've
All right.
scored a prestige point.
Get a little guy.
Nikki, you have scored £1.
Nothing for
Lincoln,
me.
you got nada, and I scored 1 prestige point too. And now we're going to reset that tracker back down to our dark circle.
Okay.
Next, we have a little bit of upkeep.
Okay.
Because we're going to take back our recruitment cards.
All right.
We are going to... Oh, yep, down.
That's okay.
We're going to discard these characters
Bye,
that
guys.
we did not use.
Gone
Bye-bye, guys.
forever.
If you could draw
Don't
6
call us,
more.
we'll call you.
Yeah.
Nikki, you get these back.
Okay.
Can you get those back? You get that. I get that. We also get 6 more characters for the backstage offer.
Okay. And those also go out.
Out. Lovely, thank you. Next, we discard into a pile, which is somewhere accessible to us, the costume pieces and the set pieces that we did not use during that turn. So,
Okay.
perfect.
And
And we
do we
draw
replenish?
12 more costume pieces and 12 more set pieces, please.
Hmm.
Eight. Mm. 9, 10, 11, 12. Thank you.
You said you like to keep the gold separate.
I know, I like
so
the
that's what I was
golds on
doing.
the bottom right.
And I might. Is it okay to flip these over so we know
Totally.
what
Yeah,
they
I
offer
think that's
as
a really, really good idea. And so this is it. And then the last thing we do for the maintenance phase is we go to the second round. The final thing we do before we move on to the next round, though, is we have to take our rest tokens,
Okay.
and we take 1 fewer rest tokens than characters activated in our theatre area.
So I'm only doing one.
Yep.
So you're only doing one, Lincoln's only doing one,
doing
and Deborah and I are doing 3 each.
And they have to go on the ones that have
now,
been activated?
before you choose,
Okay.
have a think about which ones you're going to do, because we're going to do it all at the same time as quick as possible so that
Okay.
we don't get so that none of us can see who's doing what.
All right.
Okay.
Go. Yes. And now, once you've done that, now you get to take your tokens back. So you should have 5 tokens available to you
Okay.
for our next wager.
I don't have any reasoning behind my
Also remove
actions.
these order tokens back.
I'm blue. Or
Oh,
Yeah.
you're blue. Sorry.
no worries. Thank you.
I thought we kept those for breaking
Oh,
the
that's
ties
true.
for
That is true. Sorry.
For now.
And does
Okay.
Lincoln just put his
Well,
there?
we clear these, I guess.
Yes, we clear these.
'Cause
Thank
these
you.
are the ones we.
I guess I'm.
You
fourth
never.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now, welcome to the second round.
All right.
You know, we
Okay.
got there. We got
Okay,
there.
okay,
Picking up
okay.
speed. And so now we do our little wager.
Oh, before we do it, can we take a look at some of these?
Oh, yes.
things? Yeah, so we know what they are.
All right, let's take a look. So this is the director, and for 1 token, you get to place 1 fewer rest tokens in the next rest phase.
Okay.
So this
Okay.
will be at the end of round 2.
Okay.
Now this one is the rag picker. Now the rag picker is recruitable using 1 cylinder. It does not activate, but if they are in your quiver, it means that your seamstress, your costume maker, the set designer can also gain set design or costume elements from the discard piles.
Okay.
This dude.
Okay.
That.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Who do we have here? That's another one there. This is the prompter. Oh, the hat maker. Okay, so the hat maker's fancy.
Okay.
Because the hat maker, you get to take 1 element, any element, which is in the offer from the costume design, and you get to put that as a little hat on top of the first. Here, I'm gonna put. I can't put my Falstaff, but let's say let's take the ghost over here for a second. Now, this would be the first, second, and third positions of your costume pieces. Now, the hat maker, when she's activated, you get to take any piece from the offer and place it just as a little hat on top of the first costume element. Now, if that, together with the costume value that's below it, if that totals 6, then you get a prestige point.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Can you take a gold one, or is
Only
gold
if
is
you do
always special?
Gold is
right?
always special.
Okay.
You can only
Have
do
to
it with
have
the
the
jeweler.
All right.
And this is, we had him before.
Yes.
All right.
He was worked out for me.
Oh yeah, now we are wagering, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Right.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, reveal! 3, 3, 3 across the board.
Wow,
Okay.
okay.
So in that instance, since it's an entire tie,
Just
this initiative tracker
the order.
is the order.
Boom.
So Nikki, myself, Deborah, and Lincoln.
I
Okay.
have a feeling we're all going for similar things over here, maybe.
All right.
Or maybe not.
Nikki,
Yeah.
it is your turn. Lincoln, do you want to pop your last little?
Yep.
Over to you, Nikki.
Wow. Okay. Oh, we have the same lady, but one's for eight
Right,
and one's
right.
for 6.
Probably
Just
a
more or less
costumer.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. I do have expensive stuff. I don't know if, but look at him. He's cool.
He's cool.
And he's
the
gonna,
He's gonna make everybody else look bad.
okay, because he's
They drop a prestige.
the greatest
Yeah.
when I activate him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford, because I already got a 5,
No.
so I don't really know. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how the income really works.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
And she goes up here.
She does.
I will tuck. Well, I
All
can't,
right. Oh,
because
I
you
can
need
scooch
to say
myself
the
over.
8. See the 8. I can tuck this way, though.
You can also put down here.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can go next to the queen.
Okay.
Yeah. Queen's in her own private box.
That's right.
With that dressmaker.
I will. I'm also going to take
Okay.
the seamstress.
We don't. Do we have to start with recruitment?
You do not.
Okay.
I just was worried. I wanted to get what I wanted.
Totally. So for Mark Anthony, I don't get this one. It says no money.
Everyone loses.
Everyone else.
Everyone loses a pound.
Okay.
I guess his performance is so strong that we lose attendance.
Customers.
Yeah, everyone's going to see Mark Anthony.
Cool. All right. Like super into those guys.
That's
Suppose.
money, I think.
Oh, but you can work your way up to a queen.
I will
card.
also say the assistant is pretty strong.
I guess
because he
that's
bumps
true.
everyone up.
I do like. Okay, so that's probably my. And he's not like. I can get
It's not
one
super
more
expensive.
pound. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. Join the
Lincoln.
team.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Very good.
Two.
So you can take a 2, a 4, or a 3.
Oh, those are oars, not.
Those are ors, not alls,
Not alls.
unfortunately.
Okay, I'm going to take this. And I bump up 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Flip that over.
Okay.
Let's just. Nikki goes, and well, okay. I just want to understand this better.
Do we need that
Well
then?
done.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you play an actor.
Okay. Oh, right.
Huh? Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to
Lovely.
activate that guy.
Okay.
What happens?
So you get to take a set pieces totaling the value of 8.
Ah.
Or 11 if you wanted to.
Or 11
Or
if you
if I
want
wanted to
If you
add
wanted to.
If you want to
that.
crank it all the way up,
Set pieces. 5.
which would be...
Yeah, but I can't take the
But
3.
you can't take the 3.
5, 6, 7, 8. It would be a 4 and a 5.
Yeah.
No, 4 and a. For 8?
Sorry, yeah. A
yeah.
4
5,
and a
9.
4.
5 and a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
5,
Or a
5,
5,
2,
2, and a
1.
1.
Well, I can't take the 3.
Right, so
5,
5,
2,
2,
and a
1.
Or 5, 1,
Or
1, 1.
2 4s.
Sure. 2 4s and a 4. 2 2s and a 4.
2 2s and a 4.
How many more?
It is weird.
Okay, 8. 2 4s.
Okay.
Great.
So I go. Can I do that?
I think you
have
can,
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not
As long as you're
building
starting...
up.
Totally. As long as
Or
you're starting
that,
on the bottom.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then I go up 4.
4, but you can't, right?
So I just go to the top. 1, 2, 3.
Correct.
Alright, okay. Now
Now it's my turn. Okay. So I'm also going to come here. And I'm going to... I'm going to recruit this rag puller. What did we say? he
Picker.
was? Rag picker.
Picker.
Thank you. Okay.
you're just all about personnel.
Yeah, I know. Not without any money to pay. Typical producer, just
Okay.
blagging it.
I will do this, by which I get 5, right?
Correct.
So, let's do this and this, and I'm gonna put them. I can add to this person. I just can't activate them if they have the X.
Correct.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So if I add to this, I've filled that up.
Yes.
I get a blue and a red.
You actually don't get a blue
Oh,
and
I
red
don't.
yet,
Okay.
but you do consult here
Okay.
to see what the total value is and then score
9,
accordingly.
10. So I get
You get 1 gold,
One
£1
pound
and a prestige
and a
point.
prestige
Can you
point.
do that with the X on there?
Yes, you can.
I just can't
Okay.
put
It's
not
it
activated.
active.
It's
It's
not
not been
activated.
activated, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just adding. So I get this in rehearsal.
In rehearsals,
Okay,
which will come at the end of round 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I haven't even focused on that. Okay.
It's a big game. It's a big game. The next is Lincoln.
I'm going to activate the jeweler
Sweet.
Yeah.
because this doesn't matter the weight.
Correct.
So and that's all it matters is I just do that.
Yep.
Yeah,
And remember, that's 1 prestige point at the end of the game.
nice.
Okay, so back to you, Nikki.
All right. I want to do this hat lady.
Oh, yeah.
So I get 2 on there.
It's actually 1 or 3.
Oh, 1
So
or
1
3.
or 3.
I can't see
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
lines between, so I'll
Yep.
just do 1.
Yep.
And I get
Take any value
hat.
except gold. And
I'll
you get
put
to
a hat on
Hatify.
Romeo.
Yeah.
Romeo needs a hat.
Does
Nice.
need a hat.
He needs 4 pieces of costume.
He's the hero.
Does
Yeah,
He has-
exactly.
He's 3 of the
Yeah.
What
circles.
goes on top
Yeah.
of?
Yeah.
It
It's a
boosts the
hat.
value, I guess.
Yeah.
It boosts the value, and it also. So interestingly, the hat value doesn't count towards the costume value,
Right.
but as soon as you complete this piece,
Yeah.
if it adds up to 6, then you get that bonus of
So
1
you need
prestige
another
point.
3 in there.
Okay.
Cool.
Now it's my turn. Okay, I'm going to activate. I'm going to activate Ophelia for one of these little tokens. Here we go.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I'm gonna do one on this dude.
Just keep it there.
So it stays here.
Yeah, he doesn't get recruited.
Okay.
Just keep that there,
Stays
so
there.
that
Okay,
when we
so
come
we
round
know.
to the rest period.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lincoln.
Looks like the white ones get recruited and the
That's
yellows
correct.
Got
stay.
it. Got it.
Okay. I'll do 2 bumps. And that one.
Nice.
Nice.
Actually, let's do this one.
First place.
All right.
I
Back to
wonder
you,
what's
Nikki.
on his green card.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Has nothing to do with that.
Oh, I.
It
Sorry, I
sadly
forgot.
has nothing to do with that.
Oh, too bad.
I
Did you
activated
activate an
an
actor?
So we'll go there. Did anyone else? You
No.
activated Shakespeare, so Shakespeare counts
Okay,
as an
so
actor.
you're up next.
I did not. This is
Yeah.
a crafts dude.
Got it.
I like that crafts dude.
Yeah, I do too.
Crafts dude. Crafts dude.
Handicrafts.
All right, so if I do this guy again,
Yep.
what happens?
So you recruit them for 1 action token, and it means that any of your craftspeople can draw from also the discard pile.
Okay.
So we've got, you can't see it right now, but we've got 2 5s, we've got 3 4s, we've got a couple of purples, we've got
Okay.
a few pinks.
There it is. That goes here.
That was the official Shakespearean accent, by the way.
Oh.
Poiple.
Poiple.
Poiple, couple of poiples.
I thought you were just going American.
Okay.
It's the same as
Right,
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Break American.
I'm going to come and use my costumer, and I'm also going to use my +3. So +3 on the costumer gives me 9. So I have a value of 3. 3. Yeah. And 3. Sorry to wipe the board, guys. I'm going
There's a lot of gold on
to
that board.
Mm-hmm.
dress Ophelia.
And who? Lincoln and you are the only ones that can
Nightgown.
do gold.
It's a very expensive nightgown.
Well,
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I've completed this, and that is a total of 6. So I get £2 immediately.
it's the dry cleaning for
Yeah.
every
There you go, it's the
after
dry
every
cleaning.
performance.
Exactly.
You gotta.
And then I'm also going to clothe Falstaff because he keeps exposing himself.
Keep it together.
Yeah.
All right. So remind me, prompter.
Yes, the prompter. So the prompter is you get to pay if he's in your quiver.
Alright, yeah.
Then you get to pay £1 to avoid each of the penalties on here. So £1 to avoid that one, £1 to avoid that one.
And all
£1
of
to
that is
avoid
scored in
one.
rehearsal.
And all of that is scored in the dress rehearsal, correct?
Okay, so I got another round to do that, but I don't want to waste a thing. So
I think you probably got 2 rounds to do that.
that's what I'm saying.
do.
And another
Yeah.
round to
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna not waste a doodad and take this fella.
Wait, did you not?
I didn't do those.
Yeah, you did.
You did these ones.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. I bet 3.
Like everybody
Yep.
else.
Like
Okay.
everybody else, but I put the 2 that I didn't bet from my 5 here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Put
instead
the 2
of here.
Yeah.
from my hand
Yeah.
here.
Got it.
Used one of the ones from my 3
Right,
from
yeah,
my
that's fine.
hand.
We got it. Cool.
Oh.
There. So I
That's
messed
fine.
up.
Still legal.
Yeah.
You should have had 2 here. You've used
Right.
2, and you should have had 3 here. So you
The
got.
numbers work, but
Yep.
I didn't place correctly.
No one's gonna hold it against you.
Okay.
No
Okay.
one's gonna hold it against her.
Okay, I will use that
Handyman.
handyman. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say assistant, but that I do have an assistant. I think we'll take that and that and that and put that there. Put that there.
Nice.
Very good.
That gives me.
What do you get for the 2?
You get a prestige point for that, and then
That's
I
correct.
think
And
the other side I get a whole pound. My first
whole
pound.
pound.
I have a low budget production. I've got it all invested in the stage and nobody working. And
It's
then
the love.
Come one actor.
costuming
Just a
on,
monologue.
and I'm shooting for the highest value I can get on this, right?
Correct.
So it doesn't matter. Oh wait, what did not do? I didn't do blue. It's not a choice. Okay.
Next is Nikki.
Okay. Well, all I got is one dude with a hat, so we need some costumes. So
There is no costume to get though.
oh, that's right. I was going to
That's
ask
true.
you that.
Good.
I can't take
Right.
gold, so no costumes
Gold
yet.
costumes. Just a naked Romeo and a
Yeah.
hat.
But
I'd see that
I will
production.
say that actually that's not true because
Okay.
Nikki has a special card, which is the rag puller. And the rag
that's right.
puller can take from any of the discard piles over here. So
Yeah.
Nikki, if you want to take some costumes from the discarded costumes that no one loves and
I
wants.
will. I feel as though
She
I
can take
must.
as many as she wants from the discard?
Correct.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay. I don't know
As
what's
many as
over
she
there.
wants,
So, well, I mean,
within the value.
within the value.
Within the
correct.
value.
So there's 2 5s, 3 4s. I'm going to move this so you can see.
What do I know the value? Her value?
So her value is 8.
Right.
If you're activating her, this is a passive character.
Okay.
So anytime you activate a craftsperson, you get this as a passive
Okay.
bonus. So you activated her.
So you get 8.
So I get 8.
from over there.
This needs to be a 6, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So you want at least a 3.
At least a
There you
3.
go. So you have 5 more to play with.
Oh, 3. I'll take a 5.
Okay.
This is my opportunity.
Ooh.
Yeah, grab
Well,
it.
I
So-
will just say if you take 2 2s, then you can complete
Oh.
him. But no, take the 5. Take the 5.
I think I'm going to do this, and I'm
Yeah.
going to get this guy started.
Ah, good move. Good move. Good move.
Okay.
All right. See what you're putting down there. Okay, so for my final turn, I'm going to activate Falstaff because Falstaff, you know, this ambience track can really get you.
Yeah. Okay. I will do Caliban and go up 1 here and up 1 here. And that's all for now? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. I think it's me drafting,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So I got my first actor. Well,
Mm-hmm.
my first
That's-
auxiliary actor.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
that's what I was like. There's something
That's
else to do
true.
Yeah.
because of actor thing. Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
I got-
It was in my head. I was like,
Got one more thing to do. I will activate this actor. I have not moved on these tracks at all, and it's looking bad.
Shakespeare, he's gonna help you out.
So 1 and 1. We'll just get rolling.
And then you'll take your piece
And
put
be
that there
last.
because you've activated your actor.
Okay.
Okay, I only have 1 piece here, and I can't go actually because everyone has been claimed. So that goes to waste.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
I got one more guy, and I'm probably gonna do Shakespeare too, because that's all I got. Yeah. So here we go. We still have time before that's a problem. But I think because of, I'm gonna do this one too. 1, 2. I'm out of the dead
Yeah,
zone.
Out of the frying pan.
Yeah.
So now the end of that round means that we've got to
Ambience.
score our ambience tracker.
Ambiance.
So yeah, take a look, see
'Kay.
if you score anything, and gain that. So I get feather.
You got feather as well.
So I'm going to go up 1 here.
Sticky.
And then Nikki, you get a
Prestige.
point.
I got nothing.
And then we reset our tracker.
Okay.
Next, we have our housekeeping. So let's take our recruitment cards back each.
Thank you.
And we discard these 2 characters. Whoops. Squeeze me. And then we will draw 6 more. Puck. Lovely. And then we will...
I have to remember this.
That's true. Why don't we do this at the end of the rest period
Okay.
when we're taking our tokens back?
Okay.
Okay, so the next part of the cleanup is this. We need to get rid of any unused costume pieces and set pieces. Thank you. And then 12 more.
Oh, that you're doing that. Okay.
2, 3,
10, 11, 12. There's that.
6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. Okay. Let's try and find an order for that. 2 purple pieces.
Uh-oh. I forgot about that part. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now,
Do we take our X's off?
yes. So now let's take our X's off. Oh, move the round tracker first.
Okay.
We take our X's off, and now, however many pieces you wagered, which for us, incidentally, is 3
Right.
all.
Yeah.
So it's 1 fewer. So we're all going to have to take 2 of our exhaustion markers and place them on characters that we've used.
Except
moi.
because
Except for
Deborah
Deborah, because
Okay,
she has
great.
foresight.
Sweet.
No. Are we doing it?
You doing it?
Oh, we did it. Okay.
Ready?
Well, we want to
Oh.
do this now before we do our things, or I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, let's
Okay.
take our
First,
pieces
because
away.
we need these pieces. Here's your greens.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got a couple of new people here.
Yeah.
This is the barkeep. Now, the barkeep, you get to improve your ambience tracker by said amount. 1 cube, 1 action point for 1, 2 action points for 3. This is the merchant who allows you to take set dressing pieces depending on how many action cubes you place on them. And then we also have a second chance.
Look at slashes this time,
I
Deborah.
know.
It slashes
That's what
this
I was
time.
saying. That's
It
unfortunate.
is unfortunate.
Okay.
And then here is a second chance to use the jeweler action.
Oh.
Although a jeweler did just get dumped out
okay.
there.
So this
I
is
wasn't looking
like
at
a
that.
one-time thing.
Yes,
Okay,
that's a
interesting.
one-time thing.
Okay, interesting. Oh man. All right, so now we have to figure out what we want to do.
We have Iago, who does 2 of the
So we
act
take
tracks.
these back.
Yes.
Okay.
Take these back.
These ones back. The other ones stay as tiebreaker. Okay, I'm starting to get it.
Well, we do the exhaustion, but you guys already did it.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, really.
Like, you guys are discussing all kinds of different things, so I guess I'm gonna do. I should have been with you guys on that.
Right.
Well, I don't.
Put it over his face.
That's okay. I don't think
Then
we'll
I
be
remember.
metagaming each other's plays.
Super know how to metagame someone else's things. That'd be an impressive gameplay.
I'm ready. I feel like a
Lincoln's
Power
thinking.
Ranger.
You gotta look. There's a lot to
Scissors.
digest.
Rocks.
Yeah, we're all rocks.
We're all
All
rock.
rocks. 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Oh, 2, 3,
Deborah and I
4,
have 4.
and
We've-
4.
Oh, yes,
So
I'm still
between
ahead.
that tiebreaker, that means
Lincoln
that
goes
Lincoln
first.
goes first.
First.
So I've got my 2. Let's place our 2 down there.
Lincoln, you're first.
And then I
Am I?
move my
Yes.
marker first.
No, well, it's
No,
smallest highest.
Yeah,
fewest
small.
highest.
Sorry.
So
in
I'm
this tie,
last, and
yes.
Lincoln is third.
correct.
Okay, got
And
it.
then you move your
Okay, second.
thing here.
I'm using
And then the
mine.
unused tokens go over here on the backstage expansion. And then we take these pieces back. There you go. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... I think I'm going to recruit this... assistant. Yes, I'm going to recruit the assistant. Yes.
Me?
It is Nikki.
I'm taking that jeweler man.
Yeah.
Jeweler man.
Jeweler man.
Jeweler dude.
Yeah. They're all dude and dudettes here.
Jeweler grandpa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Going for an expensive costumer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know really how you do the...
Why is Puck so cheap?
Yeah.
It's very,
No.
very inexpensive.
Hmm.
Pretty sweet deal. Yeah, okay. If I gotta get somebody, although. Okay, I will take him, but he's gonna be an extra.
So that was Deborah, so then back to me. Okay. I am going to take... I'm going to spend all 3
Oh.
on the Mad Hatter lady, which gets me 2 hats, and I'm going to hat Ophelia with a 3 that brings her up to 6. Because I do that, I get a victory, prestige point, and I'm also going to use my second one onto Falstaff, and I'm going to use a 4, which takes me up to 6, which gives me a prestige point.
Okay, just racing along.
Hey now. Great. But hang on a second, Nikki. Did you miss that?
I did.
Okay.
Because I got 1 prestige at the end, but I didn't get that one.
Got it. So we should move you up. Actually,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. And then, for my next thing, I'm going to do this dude, and that makes me first for activating an actor, and Shakespeare, we got to move 1 and 1. Doesn't get me out of the area, but...
Yeah.
I am going to activate Mark Antony. And I bump this one and that one.
Nice.
Similarly, I think I'm going to be about feathers for a little bit. So I will do Shakespeare, which means I've done it.
You're brushing up your Shakespeare?
I'm brushing him up.
Start quoting him now.
I know. I'm going to take this guy out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fly on up there.
I've got to catch up. Okay. So I'm going to activate my... Oh, yeah, that was used, so that's discarded back in there. I'm going to activate my set dresser. And I get +1 from my assistant, and I can pick from the discard. So for a total of 9, I'm going to get a fourth.
A fourth?
A fourth. I'm going to go 3, 6, and then 7, 8. Sorry. 7, 8, and 9. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9. So y'all take 2 bumps to your
Down.
on your...
On this? Okay, 1, 2,
Yep.
eek.
It was a bit of a take that.
Eek and awk.
Me. Okay, hey, and I can't fix that problem because is tired. Okay.
Excuse me. I get 1 gold left. And
I
also get a prestige point covering that.
Oh yeah, all the different sides of those. Dang it. Dang it.
Oh no.
activate another actor. And that's
2 set dressing, 2 value of 2 worth of set dressing,
Okay.
and a yellow feather.
all right. So let me just take the yellow feather.
Yep.
Done. And then a value of 2 set dressing. I will just take this one, and then I get a
£1.
1 pound for that, and done.
Lovely.
I'm going to do my costumer. Or my, costumer, I guess, or whatever. Seamstress. And I will... Yikes.
Little pieces.
4, 6, 9. That puts me at 8 for that one.
Very nice. Okay.
So you
and
immediately get a coin and a
real
point.
quick, yep, you score your finished costume.
Okay.
£1
I'll move you up
and a
here.
prestige point. It's a prestige.
What is?
No, I gave,
Oh,
I gave
okay,
you that
okay.
one there. Oh, and he gets the red feather, yeah.
No, that's
Oh,
actually
right,
at the
right,
end.
right.
That's in the rehearsal.
Okay.
Okay, where was
Rehearsal
this
phase.
again? Here?
It's there. Yeah.
Not-
This stays there then. Okay.
This
that's right,
stays there.
yeah,
So
okay.
during the rehearsal phase, when we talk through it, is when this is scored.
Okay.
So we'll say, hey, look at your actors. Are any of them costumed? Score that if they are.
Okay.
I'm trying to daisy chain something here and be like, okay, do I do this guy, which gives me these things, which then will bump this up, or do I just Falstaff and bump it up? But I'm going to try and maybe, I think I want to do him, because I get 5 with this guy.
Correct.
Okay. But there's no 3s. So I think my plan is, ooey. All right, him for 5. I gotta keep it balanced. I can't do 3. So I really can only do a 4 and a 1 or just a 5. I've already done for that, so it might not actually work for me. So maybe I will just do this. Okay, I take it back. I am going to do that for 5. It'll be a this and a this. And I think if I go here and here, I'm okay?
Yep.
And it bumps me up 2 here immediately because of
Correct.
that. Okay, great. I should do what Lincoln's doing and say I've spent them. And that's it for now. Yes? Yes. Okay.
Nice. All right, back to me. I'm going to... I'm tempted to go up on the feather track, on the act track, but I also don't have any objectives. So I'm going to come in.
Oh, you
and
haven't
get some
done that yet?
Late game objectives. I feel left out. Okay. Place those back in at the bottom. All right.
Okay,
Over to Nikki.
we're doing a lot of dressing. Okay, if I do this
Yep.
and activate that
Yep.
and throw this on there,
Yep.
I can do all that?
You can do 11 from here or here. And I'm going to move
She's got 2 actors and they're going to look good.
I'm tired of this waiting
right.
around for the seamstress.
That's right.
So I got
Taking it into
11.
your own hands.
Because I used this 2 and this? Okay,
Correct. So this
right.
modified this, and then this modifies where you draw from.
okay.
So you have
11
3
values.
4s,
Okay.
5,
Now-
3.
Can I take the 3s? But I can't because he isn't
You
activated,
have to activate
correct?
him. Yeah, correct.
Got it. Okay. So I will do 4, 4. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Then, I'm going to lose out on 1. I'll take a 2.
You also have
Well,
here.
you could do a 4, a 5, and a 2.
I think he said either from here or
Oh.
from there. I couldn't
No,
split
you can
the
split.
difference.
You can split.
Oh.
I can split.
Yes, you can split totally.
All right.
But
let's-
there
Does
are
that change?
also there are 1s here if that helps you get your
Yeah.
last
Okay.
missing thing.
Yeah, so still 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then a 2, right? 10, and then a 1 from here.
Yep.
Just make sure you.
So we're going to split this here. because we want these to be high scoring, correct?
Right, but also keep in mind the next one is rehearsal, so we do
Yeah.
want we're our get
Fill
ready.
your costumes.
We want them
Complete
somebody
costume.
finished.
Yeah, upcoming.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, so he'll do that. No, he'll take the one.
Okay.
This dude will take the 2.
Nice.
Then this goes away because I used it, right?
Correct.
Back to the side.
And now you've got a completed costumes piece, so you score that here.
Okay, so it's going to be 6.
No, the hat doesn't contribute.
Okay, so
It's 9.
9 and 8 to 10 is a
£1, and I'll give you this one
a
Boom.
pound and a
Prestige,
prestige.
point.
and then this doesn't happen
That doesn't
Till
happen
the-
until the rehearsal.
Okay.
until rehearsal.
Okay.
Over to Lincoln.
Okay. Well, I'm going to activate Shakespeare. Pump these up.
Hey, you're out of the danger zone.
Yeah, well done. All 3.
Okay.
For now, anyway.
So I'm gonna just use this to do that.
I should have.
Just take a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. For now.
I am all done, so it goes to Nikki.
Okay. I was gonna do that, and I should have done that before I did clothing, but I didn't think about it until now. All
You can
right.
still do Goldilocks.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You can
do
still
it.
do set dressing.
So we'll do 2,
That's true. You have more.
and we will take the 3 from here. No clothes. I could finish him though.
Yeah.
Oi!
Ooh.
Oi!
Oh yeah. Is this happening at the
End of the
end
next
that?
round.
Okay. So you do have a
You have
little
time
more
to do it.
time
We've
if
got
you
one
want.
more round to get
to
ourselves
you.
costumed.
Okay. Back.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm still gonna lose out. Whatever.
What do you
Here
mean?
we go. I was trying to not lose at
Oh, you can't do
a
false
point. I can't. It won't happen. So there it is.
Okay.
Lincoln, over to you.
Okay, I'm going to do Falstaff and get out of the danger
Yeah.
zone there.
Yes.
He's tired. I tired him.
Deborah, over to you.
So yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little bit of a waste, but I don't know what else to do about it. Let's do Feather Lady here. There is no green costume, so I guess I forfeit.
That's
that deal.
correct.
But I can at least get a feather up there. And then I think no.
For what?
In terms of
Oh,
Oh, we're done.
we're all
nothing.
Yeah.
done.
We're
So I've
done.
got
You
one
go again?
more. Okay. I'm gonna money.
Yeah. Serious. What is she again?
Queen Elizabeth.
3.
Yeah, 3.
All right.
3 cards.
Four,
or
yeah.
4.
4 coins.
in-
Right.
Is that everyone?
I think
Yep.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, Lincoln, did you want?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Somehow
yeah.
we
How
missed
about
you.
that?
Yeah.
Darn it. I forgot about that a long time ago, and it could have done something helpful for me.
Does this dude also play onto this card, or is he your main stage?
He's main
stays
stage.
main,
Okay.
he's main stage. If
He's the side
if a
stage.
person plays onto your special theatre card, it'll have this little.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Right. So you can theater card a 1, or you can stage a 1. You need for symmetry on there. You do need another guy.
You mean this?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter yet, does it?
How do you mean?
The symmetry.
For
Because he needs a 1
For
here
rehearsal,
for symmetry.
I still have another shot. at it.
It's for the end of the-
So it's actually just a placement rule.
Oh,
so
okay.
you're
Okay.
never scored on your
Oh,
symmetry.
okay.
It just means that you can't
just
place.
limits where you and
Yeah,
how you
exactly.
place. Okay. So you don't need it,
Okay.
actually. But I mean, a 2 or a 3 as well would be.
if you place on this
Sure.
guy, you will get a point right
Mhm.
now.
That's true.
Oh, I
That's
see.
true.
I
That's
see.
true.
Okay, yeah,
Prestige
he's
point. That's
available.
true.
Yeah, just do it. There is a 1 available. Okay.
Prestige.
Red up to
Yep.
8, leaving me in the dust.
Very
Well,
good.
For now.
Is that everyone?
Yeah.
I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're on to the ambience stage.
Boo to that.
Yep.
I get a.
So let's go on the way down. Let's go. So I don't get anything. Nikki,
I go down.
you go down
no.
on the point.
Yep.
Lincoln,
Nothing.
nada. Deborah.
1 coin. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
In fact,
Cool.
I'll trade those in for a 5.
All right, and then we'll take our recruitment cards back. And then those 2 unrecruited characters discarded. And then we'll get 6 more, please.
This all
Oh,
goes
these
away.
guys
And
we
we
get
take
back?
the
The draw
Yeah.
back
Yes,
out
okay.
and put them back in, because this is going to be
We're
it.
Yes,
starting out,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll when it
Pretty much.
when it
Okay.
depletes, we
We'll
yeah,
reshuffle.
yes, and then I'll take these.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then,
These
if you
guys.
wouldn't mind putting 12 more
4,
out.
don't mind. 2, I want these things. 1, 2, 3,
Ooh,
4.
9.
A lot of ones out there. Holy
Six.
schmoly!
9.
It's good though because if you need to cheaply
10,
costume people right before the
11. 12.
rehearsal.
Wow. Well,
wow.
yeah, just throw some.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
A smock.
8, 9, 10,
You activated an actor, did you? No, you
11.
didn't this time.
12.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
And so we go on to the 4th round. Now, at the end of
Now.
this 4th round, we're going to have a new phase called the dress rehearsal phase, and that will be scored after the ambience and before cleanup, and we'll talk about it more when we get there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so just to finish cleanup, we have. Okay, so let's see how many tokens. Actually, let's do this first. So let's take the tokens that belong to us back. And then clean these. And then thank you muchly.
Nobody knew.
And now finally we come to the rest phase. So remove any rest tokens from your board. And then 1 fewer rest token than activated characters in your area.
Yeah.
So Lincoln, leave those
I
down.
shouldn't do that yet.
Okay.
So count up how many characters you've activated
Yeah,
and
yeah.
take 1
Right.
fewer,
Yeah.
and then decide who you're going to rest for this coming round.
And it can only go on the ones you've activated,
Correct.
which I'm like, put it on the
I
one.
have the one.
Okay, Romeo. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm making the wrong choice.
Oh, yeah.
Who have we got out?
And if we're not past this, we're getting negative
these
points, right? This turn.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh. It's got to be my dressmaker then. Okay.
I have not decided yet. I'm not ready.
Let's also take
Undecided.
our little pieces back from there.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
And then what we can do, what I should have done, is just move our pieces concurrently into there once we've decided.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Round as
That
well.
works.
Makes more sense, right? Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm
Deborah's
just
excited.
announcing. I'm announcing that I
get it.
am prepared.
Oh, man.
Putting the pressure on.
Am I? I might not be prepared. Oh yeah, I'm not prepared.
Okay, here's what's happening. This is what's happening.
All right, ready? 3.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, no.
That's how these games always
Okay,
are.
I'm.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Kagoom! Wow, 4, 4, 3, 4.
Lincoln's
So
first.
Lincoln goes first. Here, Nikki's first in tiebreaker order.
Tiebreaker.
Then Deborah.
Tiebreaker order. Oh,
and
smart.
Then me.
Super smart.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so
One. Yes, I'm
The
doing it
remainder of
correctly
the-
now.
Over there.
I figured out what I had to do. I mean, I can't do these 3 anyway, so it's like, well,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
okay.
I'm
So I'm going to do my
ready.
costumer because I really want to fill these up for this bit here. She gets 9. I need 5 pieces. So 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to do some discount clothing. Okay.
Just a bunch of sacks.
I don't think it's going to make it. Let me think about that.
Okay.
Oh no, I could potentially. I'm not going to pay a bunch of people. It's really what's going to happen. This is an 8 again. I don't know that I need all that then. So I think I'll just take the 4 and these. Leave the 1s. Right? 7, 9. Yep. So this is 8, which gives me a coin and a prestige point.
Nice.
And then I'm going to put this here with, Mark Antony. That's pretty good. And this is where I don't have to pay a coin when we have to for whatever reason.
Mark Antony, his special power is if he is fully costumed, then we all lose a coin during dress rehearsal.
Oh. If he's so wonderful, why does he have to have a costume?
Your turn, Nikki.
He should be able to
Excellent
stun
choice,
everyone
Yeah.
in his full birthday
Yeah,
suit.
in his full thing. Ha! Okay.
I mean, it's my experience that the nudie show steals more attendance than the dress show anyways, so...
So really, we should be
theming is
paying
off.
him.
Yes.
All right. I am doing this guy.
Okay.
And
Handyman.
and he is going to be costuming along with
Correct.
this dude.
Yep.
So that's a total of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Not fantastic. I could take. Oh, I wish I had more. More clothes.
Now it can mix. So if you wanted 4 1s,
Yeah.
you can take 4 1s.
I will take a 2 from there. 3, 4, and 2 1s. And clove people. So this dude is already at 6. So he's going to get it that and that and that. And
Lovely.
now
Look at all those costumes.
I'm all dressed.
And so let's score those dresses.
Okay.
7 for this one, which gets you £2.
Okay. Oh, 2.
And then 7 for this one, which gets you £2.
Oh, no.
No.
She's got 7, okay.
Yeah.
Yay. Now, will these feathers trigger
Those will trigger in the...
before... I mean, the dress rehearsal, right?
Yes, the very end phase of the dress rehearsal, the end stage of the dress rehearsal phase is going to be scoring these. So these will trigger before we score.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will be in
gonna
the
help
safe
So basically, they'll do their
zone.
dress rehersal and then will be scored on the dress rehearsal.
That's
Okay.
because I'm like, okay, do I need to move these
Yeah.
now, or some of these are going to be safe
Yes.
before
Right,
because
because of
they're
that.
dressed?
You kind of have to, in your mind, project, oh, I'm going to be there
Yeah.
by this point.
Cool,
All
cool,
right.
cool. Okay, great. Well, that's good. That's a good question.
Over to you.
All right. Well, I am going to start by recruiting a costumer. Whoops, I'm sorry.
Avalanche.
Avalanche. She's going to go there.
I'm going to just take 2 3s and put some 1s back, all right? Just so people see that.
But yeah, I think that's my thing, right? I recruited her, so I'm done.
Yes,
turn?
you are
Thank
done.
you.
Sorry, yes.
No, you're good. Just make sure.
Okay, I'm also going to recruit. In this instance, can I? Possibly. I'm going to recruit this.
Inside joke.
It's from
you know what?
Megamind, I think.
Megamind.
And it's It's David Cross.
Costume.
Yeah.
The Black Mamba.
Oh, okay.
He goes on for a long
And
time.
costume is what triggered it?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I'm going to do this costumer as well. No. I'm going to do Ophelia
Yeah.
and get one of these.
Nice.
That was my plan.
Nice.
Over to Lincoln.
All right. I'm going to recruit this guy here as much as I would like to. I mean, Julius Caesar, right? Or Mark Antony. I don't know what he's playing. He's going to have nothing going on. He's got no other actors. It's going to be a
No
tough...
actors, no clothes.
Yeah. I did that because I actually want to
Just deep
exploit
emotion.
that at a little bit better value, I guess.
Nikki.
Oh, me again already? That was
Yeah, we're picking up the pace now.
speedy.
We're learning the game.
Okay. Oh boy. I really was not. Okay, here we go. I'm going to activate this dude
Yeah,
so I can take the 3 here
you can.
and
May.
be balanced and all.
Well,
Don't have
Those don't
remember
matter.
the 3 don't. They don't balance, so they are wild card. They can be any color you want.
Hibbity.
Yeah.
You can actually choose to not do that one and do. Oh, you already did the one.
And she has
You
no
could also do
costumes.
this one and build more to
Right,
gain
I'm
some
going
points.
to do that because,
Retcon
okay.
that. Yep, this is your
Yeah,
piece.
I'm going to go over here then.
Great.
I didn't
You
realize
can also,
that
just
was-
bear in mind, you can also, because they're a craftsperson, you can take from here as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was
Oh,
a
does
good-
this keep on
know.
Correct.
going?
Good
Keeps
I
on
thought it was
going.
once. That's why I kind
right
of
there,
I
yeah.
tilted
Oh, you tap it?
Yeah, to
Yeah,
be
that's
like
not land.
Tapped it.
I've already used it, but it doesn't matter. So I will
Yeah.
undo that, and I'm gonna go. So 8, up to 8.
Up to 8.
So I'm definitely taking that a 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, and a 2 and a 1.
You got it. Now, if you wanted to, there are 3s here. Mm-hmm. Take that 3s.
Yeah,
But
I'm not into that.
just saying it.
Oh yeah, they're take that 3s.
And
Okay.
all be aware that however many of these are left on the board at
Right.
the
We
end,
all
we
hit.
all get affected.
Got it.
Well, okay. Well, anyways,
All right, so
so this 5 gets me one of those
Yep.
tokens. This 2 is going to get me a pound, and this 1 gets me nothing. And I can just put it here because I got the 3 on the other side.
Now,
Yep.
unfortunately, this isn't
Oh,
a
yeah,
legal placement
5,
because this
Put
is
the
the
5
symmetry
down.
line.
Put the 5 down at the bottom where the 3 is. And
No, the 3 was
Well,
already there.
But you can put the
Was the
5
one
here.
there?
the
and-
1, yeah.
I
Was
could
the
put
1
it-
there?
The 1 was not there.
Then
Ah,
put the
there you
5
go.
there.
That's good.
Perfect.
And then the 2 will have to go somewhere else.
Correct.
We'll put it
Ah,
here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All above board.
But you'll notice on the side of your theatre you have pre-existing foundations.
Yep.
So this would be a legal placement for anything
Okay.
next
Okay.
time around.
That's cool. You could even put the 1 there, I guess, if you wanted
Yeah.
A point at the
yeah.
time.
You could have done
Up
that
to you.
here.
Do it.
Do you want to do it?
Do it,
I
Nikki.
will
do
do
it.
it.
Get
Here's
that
your
point
red.
back.
Got it.
Oh, you're
Thank
green. I'm
me.
sorry. There
Thank
we go.
you.
Okay. My turn?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm so jealous of what you have going on there.
Me? Okay.
Oh,
Taking
yes.
this dude. So this is,
Stays
just stays
there?
there. It gets added to my craftsperson
Mm-hmm.
army.
Who knew a rag picker would be so?
Yeah, I really am into him. I'm sorry I'm encroaching on your dude space. You got no actors.
All right. I'm going to come and now activate my seamstress with +3. So I get 9. And because I've got the rag picker, actually, I get a 10 because I've got the assistant. So seamstress goes to 7, +3 is 10, and the rag picker. So 10 total of costume points. And I'm going to take 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, which gives me 10. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. And then I'm going to go 1 here. So Falstaff, unfortunately, Falstaff's costume is
Pretty
so weak. Oh, also I activated Ophelia. Has anyone else activated an actor this round?
No.
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
Because Falstaff's costume is so weak, I don't score any points. But Shakespeare has 9, which means I get a £1, please, and up on the prestige. Thank you.
All right, we can.
Next.
Handyman.
I
Handyman.
think so. Wait. I'm going to do that one so I get 7. That's my stage craft person. I'm going to be nice to you guys, sort of.
I get it.
Very good. Oh wow. Okay, so we
You all get bumped too.
all three bump 2. Bump
2.
down.
Okay,
But
1,
it's
2.
so nice for later.
I gain a prestige,
Okay, that
Yeah.
changed my.
and I have 1 additional piece. It'll have to go here.
Mm-hmm. Looking good. I don't know. Lincoln's set is looking particularly beautiful.
looking-
It's
Pretty
nice. Okay,
All right, Nikki.
he's going.
Okay.
This is going to go to 1, 2.
Gorgeous.
And then you put your green mark.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, don't worry.
Okay, I'm gonna do an actor as well. Where's my thing? Here. And Beatrice is gonna get me this one,
there we
finally. And what do I want to get you guys? Oh yeah, that could be mean. But I don't think it's actually gonna serve me, so I'll go after him. And I get a feather up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. I'm going to. It's not. Hasn't got the. I was going to do the feather person, but she can't pick from the discard. This because she doesn't have a.
Oh, because it's not a standard person.
Right. So, in fact, instead, I'm going to. I'm going to work up my. Well, do you know what? I'll do Falstaff for 2. One bomb.
Mm-hmm. That's
Get me out of the danger zone.
Lincoln.
Me again?
Yeah.
I'm
Danger zone.
gonna do this. Gives me 5. I will do.
5 from here.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this 3.
Oh.
Bumps me 1.
Yeah, you fixed yourself one too
And then
early.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna take these
Mistimed that.
2 and finish him off
Nice.
for
Very good.
for 2 more coins.
All right. Falstaff.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
Alright. I'm gonna do. I'm next, right? Yes, okay. I'm gonna do my costumer. She is 6, 7, and I can pick from here.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Let's do that, right? That's pretty good. That would be 7 and 5, which is 12, which would get me 2 guys. Or I could fill in more people. But I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this 3 and 4. I'm going to have expensive costumes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that and that. So yes, 7 and 5 is 12. I get 2 bumps because I'm trailing behind.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to do Willy Willy Shakespeare and bump myself up because I'm in the danger zone for many of these here. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Lincoln.
Back to you, Lincoln.
What is doing a hat?
So the merchant is if for 1 action point you can take a 1, a 2, or a 3, or for 2 action points you can take a 4 or a 5 set costume.
Costumes.
And then the architect, I think, 1 action point for a 1 set dressing, 2 action points for a 2, 4, or a 3 set dressing, and 3 action points for a 5.
Specifically on your
On your
set card.
The side.
Card or whatever.
and then this is the hat maker, and then this is the gold, the jeweler again.
I mean, what can I do here?
You can take a.
What does the
jeweler.
hat do for me?
So, the hat, when you spend your 1 action point, you get to pick any number of value of costume that's available in the offer. And if that value, together with the first piece of your costume on your character card, added together makes 6, you get a prestige point.
I don't think you can
Not
do that
valuable
with
this
what's
time.
there.
No,
Yeah, so that's
no.
not valuable right now.
But the goldsmith you could do, because the goldsmith requires 2 to activate, and you do have 2 available.
That's nice.
And you take the.
But I don't have any costume spaces
Well,
for that.
but it can do.
But he could do a 3.
You
Right.
could get that thing,
Yeah.
and you are the master set builder currently,
Right.
the reigning set champ.
Yeah, but this is the same thing, right? It's what's available here.
That's
It's-
correct.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
don't have
yeah,
any
yeah.
costume space available.
Yeah.
Your actors are fully clothed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You went from the nudie show.
to
So the two
to the
options you have
clothes.
The
are the
inspectors
architect
came in.
or the
Right.
jeweler.
I'll do the jeweler first.
No, it's 2.
It's 2.
Okay. Do I really want to do that? I mean, I can do it on my own at some point if it matters.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just means it's a 1 over there, so it doesn't really matter. It would be better for the 3, but I can't do it yet. Let me think though. I'm gonna do this
Mm-hmm.
and take a 4.
Great.
I can't do that though. Oh, I can. It can go on top here,
You can.
and I'm gonna do that. So it bumps me 2, which is great. I need
Nice.
something.
That is
Wish
nice.
it was money, but
All right, I can either do this or I haven't done taken an actor yet. This won't let me go through the acting cards, right? Only this
Correct.
stuff. Okay.
Correct.
I had a thought. Okay. Yikes! I'm gonna take an actor. I'm gonna take
Get him dressed real fast.
this guy here. What? Oh, if he's not dressed, does that count against me?
Doesn't you
this
don't
point?
get penalised
No.
for
Don't
being
get-
not dressed? No.
It was she's wearing his street clothes.
It was
I
different
mean,
times.
I could do that, but
Sure, yeah.
not sure. Well, that would be up any. He's only a coin. I'll be able to pay him.
It's only Mercutio.
He's a hammy.
Who wants to play
the greatest
Mercutio?
role
Of all time.
Deborah, over to
Oh,
you.
okay, great. I still got some stuff going here. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with Caliban here. He's gonna get me one more here and one more here. That's my turn.
Okay. I only have one piece left on the backstage card. I cannot use the merchant for any costuming, and I cannot use the hatter to add any hats. So I am done.
Goodness. Okay,
Trumped.
I'm doing the hatter. Taking a
Hatter.
1. Adding it to my
Hey,
5.
Look at
nice.
that.
So I got my
You
6.
get another.
Another bug, man.
You are
She's
green, right?
I'm green.
Nicely done.
That's it.
Lincoln. Oh wait, Lincoln's done.
Okay, so back to me, because I've
Yeah.
still got one. I think I still know what I'm going to do, but just for clarification, this is a one-time. So when we do the ambiance...
When we do the
Oh, when we do
scoring of the rehearsal
what?
phase.
Scoring of the rehearsal
Yeah,
phase.
so if any actors forget their lines in act 1, 2, or 3, you can pay a £1 per act
Okay.
that you want to modify
Okay.
to negate the.
I
You're
see.
okay, I think,
So
on
I'm
that.
probably okay on that.
Yeah,
unless
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
penalizes me. Okay, so this is going to end up going for nothing. But anyways, that's fine. It's there.
I know, I
So
have the same.
I am going to use this for this. 1, 2, 2,
Lovely.
nothing.
Great, and I can't go. So is that everything?
Yeah, I think so.
So,
All right. So,
did you have to recruit somebody at some point?
Yeah.
So you do have.
so I do have a go.
You do have a
okay,
go.
I do have a
They're
go.
all kind of expensive.
They are all very expensive.
Take
Background.
an extra. Yeah, take a background.
I
Oh,
thought
that's
about
true.
background.
Yeah.
But
Let's
he was so
take
inexpensive.
Hamlet. He's such a whiny little guy.
We don't need him.
We don't need him.
We don't need him.
All right. So
For reals.
for realsies.
Now for reals, we do it.
Now for realsies, I'm actually done. The next thing we do is the ambience phase. So let's have a look at our ambience trackers and score or penalize appropriately. I am down by 1. Oy.
Oh, one of the feathers.
I
One
get-
of the
I get
feathers.
You get to pick what you want.
Mate.
You
Oh
get
wait,
a
that's
feather.
not point. Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah, really good.
Oops, avalanche.
I got it.
I'm going to go down. Oh.
It hurts,
I
but,
need
but
that
also
money.
like what difference does it
I know.
make, right?
I'm like literally
hurts,
on.
but it doesn't
let's
matter,
do it.
right?
Just
Like,
the
I-
opening of my show is
just-
just awful.
It's just terrible. Just yeah.
Where's
just,
Christopher Marlowe when you need him?
that is a net nothing. I think that's great.
Okay, and then reset your tracker once you've done.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we get into the rehearsal
Da-da-da-da.
phase. All right, so welcome everyone to the end of
Hi.
round 4. So we're going to go through our actors, and first, any clothed, costumed actor, you're going to gain that benefit
Yay.
first.
Should we just go do it, or you want to do it in
Let's
order?
do it in this order. So Lincoln,
Okay.
go ahead.
It's red,
Yellow.
yellow, and then Mark Anthony means what? We all
Mark
lose a
Anthony
coin?
means we lose a pound.
Okay,
So
so
we
we
give
give trade.
£1
Oh.
back. Except for you, Lincoln.
Right.
And then who's next? Nikki.
Okay. Let's see. We got 2 yellow on the feather. So 1, 2. And then this is 1 red.
Yep, first act.
Boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's all your clothed actors.
Yes.
Deborah.
Okay, I get 1 yellow, And I get 1 red and 1 blue.
Very good. Okay, for my part, I get 2 of any. And I think I'm going to go 1 blue,
That's to
1
say
yellow.
wise.
Yeah.
Billy Shakespeare gets me up 1. And Falstaff gets me up on the yellow. And now also I'm going to... Oh no, I didn't play it on the
Oh no!
ambience phase.
Oh no!
What's
I'll have to do
that?
that next time. I had
Bump it up. That was your card.
yeah, this was my card that I wanted to play at the
Oh,
end of the
no.
ambience phase. I don't mind. I'll play it
Do
next
you,
time.
okay.
That's fine. So now we are scored for our worthiness with our plays. So for Act 1, Lincoln's in the lead, and Lincoln gets £1.
And Deborah gets 1.
And I get 1
Deborah
pound.
gets £1.
Thank you.
Nikki, you get nothing. And I'm going to pay
Yeah.
£1
Oh, no.
with my prompter
Oh, yay!
to ignore the penalty from
Sweet.
this.
Nice.
Well done.
Next act starts. Deborah, you get 2.
1, 2.
2. Lincoln is next, so Lincoln gets 1. And me and Nikki get nothing.
Sweet.
Deborah, you get 1 again for here.
Okay.
And the rest of us get nothing.
Okay.
I like it.
All right.
And so now it's cleanup phase. So we'll take our recruitment cards back. Discard these. And Lincoln, if you wouldn't mind reshuffling
Yep.
the character deck for
And
the
this
offer.
is clear,
Ah,
right?
let's do that.
None
Yes,
of it-
yeah,
none of it
no, yeah,
holds
totally,
at the
totally.
moment, so
Yep,
None
absolutely.
of them are.
Yep,
Yeah.
thank you,
Okay,
Deborah.
but we'll leave these on.
Yes.
Those things on. These are gone. There's 6 more of these.
And then... Oh, yes.
Have those. Thank you.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No gold.
Oh,
Boo.
no gold.
11.
There's forbidden gold.
Oh,
And
we've
one
gone
more. One more. Ooh, oh, a lot of threes.
Take our rest tokens.
Yes, so remove your rest
They're
tokens.
exhaustion tokens.
And now
yeah.
count how many actions you took on your board, your characters, and 1 fewer. So for me, I take 3 tired people.
Yeah, me too. Boo to that.
Do.
Mm-mm.
Quack, quack.
Interesting.
Oh, that's really helpful though.
Who's tired?
Oh, I really
Ah,
dislike this.
You're tired. Put it on your face.
Why are you so tired? Push through.
Yeah,
This is art.
that's
I'm
right.
so angry at all of you. Get it together.
Try harder.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have that guy. So if I make this dude tired,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, this is gonna hurt probably.
And I guess him. I guess. Ugh.
3, 4, 5.
I mean, it's so nice to have that. Okay.
I've just noticed that the body double is the same as Iago. If anyone has
That
Iago.
makes sense. That's
It's
nice.
exactly the same as Iago.
That's the
I
point.
almost, he was in the throwaway, I think. Yeah, he was. And I was thinking about that.
If he was, he's here now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in there.
Unless he's
Or
over
is
here.
he?
Oops. No, those are that other set.
Yep.
Hmm.
Are we ready?
Is it
I
time?
guess, I didn't hire anybody, but it's okay. That's what.
Oh yeah, right. So,
Oh, so we take these
yeah, we
ones
take
back.
these ones back. And
I gotta see what I need to do here.
What's over here? Oh, what does this guy do? He's new.
so the body double means that you can pay 1, 2. Let me put this over. So the body double, who looks like Iago, means you get to do 1, 2, or 3 action markers to reactivate as a one-time action. Reactivate any actor in your tableau. 1 is the worth of 1 gold. 2 is the worth of 3 gold, and 3 action cubes, markers mean you get to activate an actor worth 5 gold. Okay. There you go.
Dang. Okay.
Hold on, I'm sorry, folks.
It's cool. I don't know.
Ready? We're just peer pressuring you. That's all.
No, I'm not 100% sure
I
my
have
choice
no
is.
idea. Yeah.
Fly
I
by
could
the seat of
certainly
our
spend
pants.
some more time thinking about it,
I
but
know.
I don't want to.
Yep. Yeah, the backstage expansion definitely does add some AP.
Well, they're valuable over there, right? Things
Yes.
are good over there. You might need to do a little bit of that.
Yeah.
The nice balance is if you see something valuable that you want to use first, it means you're naturally going to wager
Up first.
fewer
Yeah. That's true.
action markers.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's so. I'm like, oh, I got time. I'll work this. No, wait.
Are you kidding? Look how bare my
I
stage
know.
is. It's okay. I'm
Mine's-
minimal black box.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't need all this
mine's
fancy
Exactly.
stuff
done.
to
Yeah.
make good art. Come on, you guys.
Well, I'm covering up for my
Sellouts.
actors being average.
they're average. They look gorgeous, but they're average.
You're doing a
Okay.
Steven Berkoff play over there.
Exactly.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, reveal. All right.
I had 3. It
2
failed.
for me.
You are first.
Thank you.
And
And
then between
I get
Nikki.
Are we doing? Oh no, we haven't been doing the prestige point for the person that comes first.
Oh, we have not been doing
Oh
that.
my god.
Well, then maybe we just don't do it at all.
Yeah, let's just not do it.
And then me and then Lincoln, you had 4, right?
Yep.
So you're at the end.
Okay.
We'll just, yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Okay.
So these are these.
Wow, I totally forgot about that.
I
Yeah,
forgot
me
about
too.
it too.
Hey,
You cover it
I'm-
up, so it's hard
I'm
enough.
teaching the game, and that's my job to remember that.
Well, we're not giving you
All
a
right.
point now.
Yeah. No more points
not
from
counting.
this. Yeah, that's easy points.
Easy points.
We're on hard mode.
That's right.
All right. So
You
I'm
go
gonna go
first.
Foist.
Lincoln's after something over here.
With one?
Oh
and
no! Oh,
I'm gonna
he's
go.
the 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You're
use
after
all
something.
3. Oh, do I do
Right
kit
now.
or do I do body double Iago? I'm gonna do body double Iago, and I'm gonna activate Ophelia, which gives me one of these little markers.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nikki?
And then Nikki.
Nikki again.
Nikki.
Yay. I don't know what to do. I didn't plan. No clothes yet. I'm not worried about clothes. I am worried about. That's sweet. I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
I will. What's over there? Okay, that.
There's lots of.
And I'm using that dude.
Yep.
So I've got 11 again
Yep.
to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be taking. Do I need? No, I don't have to balance that. Five.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 3s. They're in here.
Oh, nice. Yep. Very nice.
Is that what I'm doing?
Oh, 2 of these 3s.
Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
a stage.
So we both go down. We all
We
go down.
all go down except Nikki.
2.
And 2.
And I need to
Yuck.
balance stuff, which is going to be the trick. It's going to have to
And-
be here and here.
And remember,
Oh,
you
the
get
5
one of
is
those.
another one of those.
For the 5.
And then that. And I get a prestige because I'm covering one candle.
Green, right?
Very good.
Ugh. I wish I had
I know.
able to do that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
done.
And this is spent now. This guy.
That's spent.
That is spent. Thank you.
Who gives
All
you?
right.
Who gives you that? How do you? Oh, you're getting them from the 5s. on that thing.
The
Okay,
5s.
got it.
There's probably something.
Something that gets you.
else.
I'm just-
There is someone that
Ophelia
gives you that.
does it.
Yes, Ophelia.
Good job,
But,
Deborah.
oh, it is me?
Deborah,
okay.
it's you.
Oh dear, I didn't. I'm unprepared. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do this. 1, 2, 3.
Very good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I used the wrong.
Oh.
There we go.
Lincoln.
Okay.
I'm even like back here. I'm now realizing it felt right to build from the middle, but you should build from the sides because you just get up faster.
Yeah.
So I've got all that empty space there that I'm like, well, shoot.
Yeah, I didn't
fill that in.
understand that
Yeah, I didn't
either.
totally get it either.
Even though he
okay.
explained the balance before
I
we
know.
started, I'm going to do this. So I have one more thing
Mhm.
active.
Back to me. Yeah, there are a lot of moving pieces to keep on top of. I am going to activate my Falstaff because I got to get out of that danger zone.
Danger zone. I'll activate.
Danger.
That's an actor.
Hello.
He's going.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yellow.
Oh, actually, hold on. I just activated Falstaff
Boop.
as well. Apologies.
That's cool. I'm still doing it. All right. I get a 2. So we've got the balance, and I get 1 coin for that.
Very good.
And I go up 1 on the yellow track. Done.
Deborah.
All right. I think I might do him.
Mhm.
I get 5.
Yep.
And I think I want to go from here. So I'm going to do this one and this one.
Very good.
So you all go down 1.
Can't
Did
go down
it again.
anymore.
And I'm going to do this one here and this one here and take a little piece.
Take your piece of
Take
silver.
my piece.
Dagger through the heart. I already did Falstaff there.
Done these things.
Lincoln, over to you.
Okay. I'm gonna recruit. Money's gonna be tough. I'm gonna take a hit, but I will do this one
Okay.
and pray that I can fit in here.
Well, you can cast her as an extra instead of casting her as the main character.
I'm
if you
gonna
want
try to exploit
Mhm.
the feather. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Doesn't the extra comes with a white feather also when it's closed.
if you
That's
clothe
true.
them.
Right.
but
This
you
one is
don't
an
get
action.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move him because he's
Sorry.
unhelpful.
I think that's the best one I need there. I don't know. I mean, she's pretty great too.
Yeah.
I've thought
Lady
it.
Macbeth is very good.
No,
She's
she's
5.
I'm not sure
I'm
if
sorry,
I can
but she's not.
afford her.
She's very bad.
I am gonna.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Can you afford her?
He can't.
Whoa, I really can't.
the
I've got
end?
like very few points. No, I'm not going to do that. I am going to come to. Oh, it's actually my last action point. Interesting. Didn't realize that. Well, I'm still going to come to the set dresser, which is what I wanted to do. And I'm also going to spend my +3 marker. So I have 11 here, 12 with the assistant, and I can take from the discarded offer. So 12. I only go 4 because I need to get that ambience up. And then I'm going to go 6, 8. 9, 10. Boop, 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 boop. And 11, 12. Let's go crazy. So how do I do this legally? So I'm going to go 1, which gets me nothing. 2, which gets me a pound.
And 2.
2, which gets me another pound.
2 pounds.
And then I'm going to go 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So that gets me 2 pounds, 2 prestige points, 3 prestige points, please, and 2 pounds.
Pull him ahead.
Thank you all.
You got the money?
I got
yeah,
the money.
I just gave it to him because I was afraid it was going to add up even
Oh,
more.
and I go 2 on the ambience marker.
Yes. Okay. I'm taking money. So that is 4.
4.
It's a 3 and a 1, right? 4. Done.
All right, I'm gonna recruit this gal,
Oh, yeah.
but she's gonna be in the. She's an extra. She's a background because
Deborah's put all those
I'm
people
jealous
back.
and
sick.
petty.
Yeah,
She's too good.
yeah. Okay.
Back.
Wow.
She's gonna help me
Mm-hmm.
give me money for the next round.
And you activated an actor, so you
Hey,
place
I mean,
your...
I very rarely activate actors.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Me. Yes?
No, sorry, that's me. But I'm done, so it's
didn't
over to you.
activate
Wow,
an
how do
actor.
you done
Over
so?
to
Oh, you only
Nikki.
had 2?
Because I waited 2 and then 3.
On here,
Yeah,
So
okay.
back to you, Nikki.
Pretty much, I take another one of these, which is silly, I think.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
do
so
that,
just
but
the
it
one.
only
So
takes
1.
one, so that's lost.
Mm-hmm.
And I move up
A
a
feather.
feather, and I can do yellow and red. Blue is the feather I don't have, so I will move on the blue track.
Nice.
Done.
Deborah.
Caliban's
Oh,
gonna
I
get
didn't
me one here and
Oh,
one
yeah.
there.
Oh, that's right. I meant to do
That's me.
that.
And
All
that
right.
one.
Lincoln.
Yep. 1,
Very good.
1.
All right, back to me, and I just realized, Nikki, thank you for reminding me. I need to do a recruit.
Because I got to do it
that.
too.
Yeah, so I'm going to take Mr. Goldsmith, Mr. Jerry Goldsmith, and make him into another
Yeah.
background actor.
Background guy.
He's not even an actor.
Background guy.
He's just
He just wants to play music.
This is just a jeweler, man. It's like when people cast regular people in their
Your turn,
movies.
Deborah.
Oh, my turn. Okay. So here and 1, 2.
Lovely. I'm done. Nikki's done.
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 Hit the Lincoln.
Okay. What do I need to worry about? Actually, let me do that first, just to make sure I'm over there. Then it's me again. And
Oh, Nikki. Oh, yeah, you've done that.
I
can't do
couldn't
it, yeah.
do. I mean, I guess I can put both on there so we
No.
know
Oh,
that
sure,
it's
yeah, yeah.
used.
Oh.
I mean, because I can't do that
Yeah.
one. Whatever.
No,
Yeah,
you
we
made
get
it
it.
clear. Oh, yeah. Nice.
All right.
and that's it.
Very good. Okay, ambience phase.
Who didn't do an actor?
Oh, me.
Deborah didn't
I
do
did do an actor.
Oh, you
but
did? Okay.
Because I was last.
Got it. So ambience phase. So score your ambience track.
Fantastic.
One for me too.
One for me too.
Bring me
Awesome.
down 1 point.
And then reset the ambience track once you've done that.
There we go. Sorry.
And I am green. So it
Oh, I'm
goes
sorry,
like
Nikki.
this. It's cool.
And then we're going to take our recruitment cards back and discard these guys.
Lincoln does 1 less X.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Remember that.
So hold on, let's clear
Okay.
this first. Whoopsie. It's getting messy going into the last round.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're in the last round.
Well, I already know. I did that, so I'll take it off. And I'm going to blank.
Four. It's really supposed to be simultaneous. 4. The X's.
I know. It's hard to do. I don't
Yeah, I
understand
know.
how you can do that when you have 3.
I
of them.
mean,
I'm not paying
they
attention
just
to what
say
anybody else
that
is doing.
because
I
I
know.
don't think anyone's going to be like metagaming the table right now.
Not really.
Maybe if we play this 10 times.
Do you want your things back?
Yes, thank you.
10.
And I think these are gonna need a shuffle after these
11,
two.
12.
Where did the
This
character
is-
cards go?
What? They're over there.
The other ones there.
Yeah.
No, that's.
This is it.
Oh, that's it.
And then there's
And
these
then
two.
those two.
Which
Oh.
For the last round, it's like the
Which
perfect
seems like it's-
amount
yeah.
because you have to
See.
take one each
There
time.
we go.
so.
But
Yeah.
we need more of these, right?
Almost like they knew.
That's for the that's for this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I'm the
Actually-
only one who ever took anything from there so
Yeah.
far, I believe.
What? Oh,
The
from the,
special
yeah.
This is the
character.
Yeah,
Lord
because it wasn't
Jameson.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Never came up until.
He's like, I got a guy. He was really good.
Wow, we're all going to be taking something that's going to cost
Wow.
something. This is bad news.
Oh,
Or
this
you
is,
Or flip.
More
turn it
extras.
over, or you turn it over
Yeah,
and make it
more
an
extras.
extra. for free.
Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3. That's why I did that.
Alrighty. So now we take a look at our board and we
transfer?
take the exhaustion track, the rest tokens off our board, and then keep one fewer than we used. And
Oops. Keep that. I have played poorly. This is horrible. I don't want to exhaust either of those. They're very important. Yeah. Do I do that horrible or that horrible? Oh, man. This is bad. I'm going to lose because I won't be able to pay actors.
I mean, is it bad to bid 5?
no.
I mean, you see what I'm saying? I mean, there's
the
not
last
much
round,
loss, and
yeah.
you got to do as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, totally. The only downside would be
Yeah,
that
don't
you
get
can't
to do
then
any of
activate
those,
any of those.
which are
yeah.
some might be good. There's
might
some
be good.
gold out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 though.
So this is if I haven't shown this Lord, this is the Lord Chamberlain, and so the Lord Chamberlain with 1 activation token gets you 2 gold, and you get to take the top card of the Lord Chamberlain's deck, which is this one over here. 2 tokens gets you 2 gold, and you can look through the Lord Chamberlain's deck and hire whomever you want.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are cool.
they're still
Yeah, you can do that.
Yes,
too.
they're
Plain.
all actors.
plain on there. Okay.
yeah.
I mean, it's production. We do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even Jerry Goldsmith. I mean, he can put a hat on and helm and carry a sword.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Carry a spear. Okay.
All right.
I don't know what I need to do though. I need money.
I'm so in trouble.
Always.
Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, it's got to. Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell me about it.
I'm not trying anything.
Tell
I don't
me
know. I need money.
go.
Well, I had to exhaust her, so bad news for Nikki.
Bad news.
I can't
Queen.
afford my actors right now.
Oh no. We'll report you.
Okay. Ill treatment.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, reveal. 4, 4,
Whoa.
3, 4. So Lincoln goes first. And then as per the tiebreaker, it's going to be
just gonna
Murray, Nikki,
Oh, I'm
Deborah.
last.
Okay.
All right.
grief.
You just put the spares over on the... Who's me, Bob?
Kill the spear.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going first. I want to hire him
Nice.
because it can bump up if I activate him.
No,
Don't
I'm
really-
sorry,
Let's
I
do
don't know
this.
why.
Let's do this. He's not going to get
do
clothed,
this.
sadly. These both won't get clothed.
Naked acting.
Well, they're wearing their street clothes. They're not as impressive as they could be.
I'm going to come here and activate the Lord Chamberlain, which is going to be 2 gold, please. And then the top card.
Oh, just the top card.
Just the top card.
Is this dude?
Thank you. It's Shylock. Mhm.
Hey, I'm after you again. Oh, I didn't reset my thing. I know. I always forget to do that. Well, I'm gonna dress someone for 1. Right?
That's a hat maker. So you
That's a
can
hat
add
maker.
a hat to your dress, but you can add
Sure.
a hat to
Can I
Willie.
add a hat to this dude?
You can.
You
Oh, I
can do
can
William
add a
and
hat
take
to
6
him.
right
take,
there.
Yeah.
take.
I'm gonna add a hat to him.
Absolutely.
And there's a 2.
There's
1,
a
2.
2. But she also can steal
Oh, yeah, that's
from.
true.
Hat.
Mm,
All right.
Ta-da.
and then you get green.
A bump.
Thank you.
Deborah.
Oh, my turn? Okay. I'm just gonna go here and take the 3 and say, hey all y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Hey all y'all. And I'm
Go.
gonna get a point for it. Okay.
All right, back to you, Lincoln.
Okay. William Shakespeare's going to bump me 2.
And then pop your guy there because you've activated Willie. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, with these actors who come with the backstage expansion, they've only got 2 circles. And so this bonus is actually added to the activation bonus. So activating Shylock just with 1 piece would get me 1 red feather, but if he were clothed with 2 pieces of garment, then I would activate him for 2 feathers.
Nice.
Very nice.
So I think I got to get him clothed first. So I'm going to do my seamstress. She gets 7 and can take from here. So I'm going to go 5 and 6, 7. And I'm going to clothe Shylock.
Whoa.
Now, because it's not 3, I don't get the bonus, as we've found out previously. Over to you, Nikki.
Okay. So if I do this dude now, I can take this 3.
Yeah, totally.
And it can go either.
Correct.
It doesn't have to bounce. So I get
Totes.
one prestige for that because I'm covering a candle.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Did you get her green?
I got her green already.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Deborah, over to you.
Sure. Okay.
I had fallen behind, as per usual.
I'm so far behind on the Act 1 track.
Okay. I'm gonna do Beatrice. I get one of these guys, and I'd like to dress Caliban. And then I get a feather. This guy.
Lincoln, back to you. Oh, you did Beatrice? So let's put
Yes,
your
put
marker
my
on
marker.
here.
Thank you.
Okay. Go up in 1, probably to get that. Well, let's see. Yes, this, and done.
Alrighty. So I've got 3 actions left of the entire game. I'm going to activate Shylock to get me up to 1, 2, red. Nikki, over to you.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be 9 for that, and I'm taking a 5 for the balance reason. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I can take a 4, and I will. Okay, so I get another one of these.
Ooh.
Oh boy. That has
Ooh,
served
boy,
you
you better use
well, man.
Yeah.
So that's balanced, and then I get the 4, and I'll put it in the
You
middle.
get this thing.
And you get to go up your ambience tracker.
Thank goodness. 1, 2.
Okay, I'm gonna do this guy, my handy person, for 5, and I can take from anywhere, but I'm gonna take this 3 and this 2. You're all gonna go down a 1.
Down again.
Down
I'm gonna
again.
take 1
Well, at least I'm not negative.
prestige point and 2 coins.
I'm going to do this,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives me 2 coins.
2 gold, 2
Any character.
pounds.
Pounds,
and
yep.
pick any character
Ooh.
from them.
I don't know what they really do, but it won't benefit me,
Not
right?
too much there now.
I mean, I guess I can put somebody on stage.
You can turn it over,
You have
and
to-
it'll get
Yeah.
you
You'll
a
have to
feather
pay
if
for
it's
them at some
dressed.
Oh, I see. I could clothe and not do this, but I really want to get up to that 5 so I can maybe pay a few more people.
Mm-hmm.
These are pretty great, though. What is this saying? Cleopatra?
So Cleopatra is a 3 costume piece. She part-times as a costumer. And 1 of any feather when activated.
That might be the way to go. And just activate her instead of this. Brings me up to the coin, and I can 3 clothing her, and just, it won't be, well, she'd be clothed.
With
So at
3
the end of the round, I'll
ones.
get another
With 3
red.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that I could bump the other thing, but it doesn't really matter. Well, it could. I could take... I think I'm going to take her.
Mm-hmm.
Another actor. Sorry.
You're good.
And then these rest go back.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it's next turn.
Oh yeah, that's me. Okay. I am sorely losing money.
Yeah, I don't have the dough.
think I need money, but also I'm way behind on all of these tracks. And I'm terrible with the ambience. So, can I get my ambience up with a set dresser? Nope, because he's exhausted. Cool, that makes it easy for me. Oh, I could get my ambience up here.
Well.
There's a one there and one there. But I do need money. Okay. Only because it gets me just a little bit more. I'm going to come here for the handy person. I'm going to take a 4 from here.
Oh, nice. Boost you up, boost you up.
Boost me up, and I need a 1 to be symmetrical.
That does well.
So I'm going to do that, and then this boosts me up.
Wow, it's really totally
Here's your
symmetric. That's
orange.
awesome.
Wow. Okay.
Set.
I am divided on what to do here. Okay. Well, we're dressing people a lot, probably more than they need. Layers. Okay, layers. So 8, 9, 10. I forget what that gives me.
This is a Baz Luhrmann production for sure, isn't it?
Lots of
8,
sparkles.
9, 10, 11. So you haven't got an assistant, so it's 11.
11.
Yeah.
You don't have an assistant? Wow.
Yeah. So 11.
I'm not going to be able to pay everybody. I'm in trouble.
Oh yeah.
10,
I think
11.
yeah. I'm also very much in trouble.
I don't know even how you could have that much money.
I don't
it
know.
seems very weird.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, that will dress everybody. Ugh.
Boo.
Also, you can. You can
I
look
could
there
have
if you
gone
want.
there.
Just yeah.
You don't
You're
have
not
to.
done.
It
No.
hurts me, but
No. If I
3
can
ones?
do some better numbers, I would
Yeah,
like
if you
to.
want better numbers.
3 ones?
All right,
Oh,
hold the wire.
okay.
So 2 3s for 6.
oof.
2 2s and a 1.
2 2s and a 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there you go.
And that is going to be a 6 for this dude. But he doesn't get me that because he's that special kind.
Correct.
And then this is going to be 4. Well, wait. Let's do it differently
Yeah.
then.
The higher value ones on the
Yeah.
scoring one.
All right, let's make this. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
There. Now I get a little candle for him, right?
Yes,
Better.
you get a candle and
Oh, yeah,
a
value.
coin.
Green is
Yeah.
up.
Nice.
All right, my turn. All right, I think I've worked this out in my head. I'm acquiring another costume lady.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nice. I am
Poor
also going to acquire. Oh no, sorry, Lincoln. Lincoln, your turn.
Is it me?
It is you.
Now I'm trying to decide what to do. I have, if I do this costuming, I get 9. Can't buy everything. I'm trying to make up for the horribleness and the awfulness that's going to happen here with that. Lots of feathers if I costume them all. I can't afford to do it all, though. But it might be the better choice. So, for 5, 6, it's not going to do it. 6 gives me another feather. Of any color. And then, yeah, it's terrible. The small, not a lot of small stuff there. 6, 7, 8, 9, I guess. Does it matter? I don't know that it matters. I think it's just cheaper to just do the 3. Well, I can at least trigger both. I get a feather of my choice if I activate her. And I would get, if I do that, I will get a feather. So I'm going to do this. Activate Cleopatra, who's also a costumer.
So that's not activating, that's costuming her.
It's this is going to go here instead. So it gives me the 3 there, which activates that when we do the final thing, and I get an additional 1. So I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Let's see, I've got 6, 9, 13 gold is nowhere near enough to pay all of my folks, so
that's where I think the end accounting is really going to kill me.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to. I'm just going to go. Use on Willie here. Let's go 1, 2, up on the blue.
I did that wrong. What did I spend it on? I spent it on the blue. I did the right thing.
Nikki.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it all on him. Because it'll give me a blue.
Yeah.
I'd rather, if I'm going to bump anything back, I'd rather it be so that I at least get that victory point, hopefully. Or the prestige. Or just do this, so that it's anything. Whatever I need to do, I'll have it. You know what I mean?
Yep, correct. That is I believe,
there you go.
That's going to be your move, yeah.
Poor Cleopatra. I hire her. She's on stage, though.
But she's sewing while she's up there.
Yeah, hey, man.
All right.
Production's threadbare. It's really, really being held together by
That
spit
sounds
and glue.
appropriate.
Wait, did somebody else trigger an actor before me?
Oh, shoot.
He did, yes.
I did.
You did,
At
yes.
some point.
It's okay.
Fine.
Okay, so there. Okay, I triggered him. I had the plan and then it disappeared.
I know.
Hold on.
We need
1, 2, 1.
paper.
Yes, here we go.
Here's my plan.
1, 2. Okay, done.
Okay.
Deborah.
Okay. So I'm activating the first of my costumers. I have a whole sweatshop going on back there.
No.
So
True to the
7,
time.
and I can take from anywhere. Okay.
I know. Well, hopefully there's ones over there because it's
Not much, no, but I think I'm okay. I'm gonna start with there. I'm gonna bank with my plan. So I'm getting my 7 with 3 and a 4 to finish this up. This is 9, 10, 11, 12, which means I get 2 points here.
Yeah.
That's it for now.
Very good.
your turn, I think, again, isn't it? Or is
I
it-
need
Well,
to pick an
I need
actor.
to.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
you gotta
so,
acquire actor.
Lincoln, if you are done with your recruitment and everything,
Okay.
all right, I'm going to take this person and
Pay another.
make
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty much doing too. So there.
Shylock's got a posse going on here.
Yes.
Um,
So then just back to me.
Yep.
And so now
Okay.
it's back to
So I'm doing my other costumer. She is 7 from anywhere again. And now I want to land between 8 and 10 on this guy. So that could be a 4 and 2. That gets me to 8 with 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Because then I get a point and a coin, please.
Yeah.
Math. And I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm going to pay everybody.
Wow, that's great. I am not.
Cool.
Did I do it
That's
right?
Is everyone?
I believe.
We're done.
We're done.
Yep.
Okay, so now is the ambience phase, and before I forget, for a 5th time,
Sure.
I'm going to use my ambience
Oh my gosh, yes,
card.
okay.
And so this one's an
Right,
objective
your
card
objective
that is played during the ambience phase, and I get bumped up on every
Nice.
single one.
1.
Boop and boop.
Nice.
And then that's discarded. Okay, so ambience phase for everyone else. Now, there is a purple stage piece on the board.
Oh!
which means
Oh
everyone goes down
no!
one.
That is horrible.
I say boo.
I don't like that.
I'd rather lose the point than the feather, to be honest with you.
I'm losing a feather.
And so,
I am losing a feather.
And now we score the ambience. So
Should we do? Now we take.
now we score the ambience. So we go down on any
This
one in particular.
Makes me mad. So mad.
I'm gonna go down on this one.
Get down. Get
Ah.
And Lincoln, you did the point. And now reset the ambience tracker for the last time. Now we have our very last opening night, well, before opening night tech rehearsal. And so we go through our characters again and have a look at any dressed actors and score those,
So I'm gonna
bump up our points appropriately. We'll start.
We'll start. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
we'll
Can
start
I just
with
say
Lincoln.
that messed me up
Okay.
royal?
Oh,
So I
no.
gain a feather.
A red,
Red
feather
feather.
Yep.
puts you up.
One.
Yellow feather.
Yellow feather puts you
Whoop.
up.
Nice.
And
feather you
yeah,
like?
I guess I could have lost the other thing because I just wanted to make sure I was
Yeah.
on
Oh
one.
no! When we have to pay
And
you.
now we also have to pay you $1.
Oh, I
from
had
Mark
it
Anthony.
worked out.
Well, we don't
with-
pay you. We
Yeah, I
actually.
know.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I worked out my money so well.
I worked mine out too.
Is
Yeah,
that
it's
all
not
your
good.
closed
All the
actors?
other food, and I
You-
get 5 for that.
Budgeting.
Yeah,
Whatever.
and then 2 two.
Well, we'll score
Oh,
those
not yet.
afterwards
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
second because it can still
You
modify.
can still change.
Okay, so next is me. So I get up on any 2 with Ophelia, and I'm going to go here. 1, 2. Then I'm going to go. Shylock doesn't score at this point. Will gets me up on the red, and Falstaff gets me up on the yellow. And that's me. So next, Nikki.
Yeah. Well.
Here we go.
Whatever.
All right. Yellow. And yellow again.
And red.
And a red.
Green.
Green.
And then you get a whatever you want.
And then
over there.
whatever I want. And the whatever I want was going to get me that, but now it's not.
Oh no.
So grr.
Grr.
I'd like to say.
I agree with your grr. I concur with your grr.
So if you go there, I'm still ahead of
still
you.
ahead. You're still
because I'm
ahead
at
of
the
me.
bottom.
So-
and the only first and
Oh
second
my
player
gosh.
scores
And then
on
I
that.
dress this dude and it's not even going to make me any difference.
We'll bump them up.
I'll
Anyway.
bump it up.
Yeah.
Maybe something miracle happened.
know.
This one doesn't trigger because it's a plus.
Right.
Yep. And so Deborah.
Okay. Between Beatrice and Falstaff, I bump up 1 in everything.
Nice.
Then I get a 1 bump up in whatever I'd like.
Do the points.
Yeah, clearly.
Mm.
And then I apologize to all of you. You all bump down 1 feather.
Oh no.
So you can choose whatever you'd like it to be. of
Yeah.
course.
Oh, well, then this one. So I would have lost it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get down there.
Okay.
It wasn't that. That's actually not a big deal, right?
It's not
Because
too
you
big a
did
deal.
get
Yeah.
to 3.
Right, similar move with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
everyone's scored their dressed actors.
Yes.
And so next we do the scoring from the dress rehearsal. So
Right.
Lincoln gets 5.
Right.
Deborah and Nikki get 3. I get a 1. Lincoln gets 2 prestige points.
Nice.
I get 1 prestige point.
Nice.
Thank you. Everyone else does nothing. Nada. Deborah gets 3 prestige points.
Yeah.
3 this way. Sorry.
Snakes and
Oh, wow.
ladders.
Yeah, snakes.
And then both Lincoln and I get 1.
1.
Wowie. Now,
Ability?
yes, why don't you guys reveal your abilities?
Yay.
And score appropriately. Okay, that's 1.
Guys, so I get 2 points. 1, 2.
I get
Nice. You get 2.
I get-
Nice.
I had to hire all
I
those.
believe.
In order to do
I
it.
didn't actually. I
add
was
up to- I
regretting
believe
that
this
after
is
the fact
40.
because it's like
So I get 2.
I needed one
Nice.
of these,
Right.
and it took a while for that to show up. And it was like I
Right.
was.
Leapfrog
I
us.
Find
can
these.
double check.
No need. And so everyone gets 1 prestige point for any gold pieces on their board.
Okay.
So gold set
have
dressing
1.
or gold
Nikki has
costume.
2 for Nikki,
2
for Nikki.
1 for Lincoln, and none for you.
Nada for me.
None for me.
You didn't
And
dress
then-
anyone in gold.
And then the final thing we do is that we have to pay our players.
Right.
Down 1 because if I didn't remember
So
Mark
what do we get
Anthony.
hit for one that I know
So
I don't have?
He is
It's-
not my friend, my countryman, or my Roman.
You lose 2
Oh my gosh.
2 prestige points per player that you cannot pay.
Okay.
Player?
Yeah, per
All
actor.
of the people.
Per craftsman. Yeah,
Yes.
you lose 2 points per craftsperson.
Oh,
actor.
craftsperson or actor?
And
Wait.
actors.
Everything.
You lose 2 points per character card that you cannot
Okay.
afford.
I'm going to just do this. There's 5.
So
You're
just
paid.
1. I can only. I'm down one piece because my.
It doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt you.
It does. I have to go down 2 prestige.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough to.
It's not going to be enough to lose it.
No.
Are you all
Come
going to
on,
have
we're
to?
all going to lose.
You're all going to lose.
So I
Okay.
have
Nikki has
9.
to lose for me to lose.
So it's 2 per. I have 6.
I'm going to just do
Take
Whoa,
5
6.
and a
Yeah.
1.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Whew.
It's 2 per, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 per.
1.
Okay.
1. I lose 2 points.
All
I
right,
was
so
unable to pay one
We'll
dude.
go in order. So Lincoln, you've already adjusted.
I
Deborah, have
already
you adjusted?
adjusted.
Okay, so I only lose 1 point. Sorry, 2 points. 2 points, thank you.
Nikki.
One dude I was unable
One
to pay.
dude down 2.
Okay.
I had 1 dude
Right.
I was unable to pay.
5, 5, 3, 1, 1, and then nothing for him. Okay.
It's still good, though.
Gamegenic, ingenious supplies.
Okay.
And that's it.
Well, there
Oh
you go.
Deborah
my gosh.
absolutely crushed it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Deborah is at 20.
20.
20.
Nikki
If
is
my
at
math works out, I'd
17.
be 22.
Well,
I am
down.
at 14.
And Lincoln
Lincoln's
is
at
at
11.
11.
I think Nikki has a few more points just because she was first quite a few
That's
times.
true. I was
Yeah.
never first there
Yeah.
with those points. That's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we definitely misplayed with
We
this
misplayed
a few
with
times.
that
Yeah.
guy.
It's okay.
A
though.
lot of little pieces to remember.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's cool. What do you think, Nikki P?
Wow. This was wow. I enjoyed it, but it is very sit and figure it out and remember this and remember that. I can understand completely why people want to play with this. Having that as an option for multiple reasons makes the betting on what you want to do more interesting for sure. How many do you want to have left over here to do this? And do you want to go first to make sure that you can place here or get your actor? This really makes it interesting. I didn't do any of these extra actors that Shylock gives you, but I thought that was interesting. I really like the fact that, especially at the end of the game, I was like, why would you ever get an extra? Like, but at the end of the game, I'm like, I don't want to pay any more people, but I have to take another actor.
Oh, I should have absolutely done that. I didn't even really think about it, but
Yeah.
because like I could have not taken this one. I didn't even activate him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just thought I might need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about this track. This like
Yeah,
I
it's
did
a-
it
it's a
once.
tough one to do.
I put a 5 on it, which was
Yeah.
not intelligent. You know, because you can get the one prestige here,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
it's nothing until you get to the
Right,
top.
Yeah.
right.
And I was really going for my set because this was
Right.
my card.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So I
Did you make it? You at
I
least
made
got
it.
26,
Yeah.
right? Did you
no,
get 40?
I got 40.
Nice.
I was
Awesome.
like pretty sure, so I did get 2 victory points out of that. But this really, at the end, that bumping back just killed me.
Yeah.
Because I would have squeaked. I think I would have squeaked by.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the whole balancing out. There's a lot of hard decisions. Who you don't use the next turn. Sometimes actually influenced how many I was going to bet because I didn't want to put 3 of them.
Oh, I did that all the time. I was
3 of
calculating
them
how
out
many
of
to do,
commission for the next
exactly.
round. So that
why
was interesting
I wanted
too.
to take that one round at least, so that it was only
Yeah.
2
Right,
that I was
right.
Yeah.
not using in the
I
final
am
round.
surprised this game hadn't come across to us earlier.
Well, we heard about it, but
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And Nick and Mike Murphy
Yeah.
love it, so I think it's one of their favorite game, maybe. I mean, it used to be at least one of their favorite
Yeah.
game. What do you think, Deborah?
Well, yeah, I mean, similar. I think a lot of moving parts, but once you wrap your head around it, I think it could be awesome.
Yeah.
Right? And it is one of those, again, sort of specialized thing. Like, I think my instinct in the beginning would be like, just give me something to start. Like,
Yeah.
focus me, because this is, I think you're only going to gain points if you're focusing on like building that, or building extras, or building, I think that was really to get the engine going. That would be my tip for the players.
Well, I followed your lead.
Specialize,
because
yeah.
there was so much in front of me. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do I do?
One,
And
to
this
learn the game,
gave me
specialize to
direction.
learn the game, specialize
Yeah.
to get direction. Might be helpful, like, to maybe like write yourself out like a little like like they give you round trackers or things like
Yeah.
that, like a little like things to check in what order
Yeah.
to do things, kind of stuff, just to give you a little reminder card, because that way it'll help jog you as you're going.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, while I do love the backstage
Yeah.
expansion, it kind of solves a problem that I always feel a little bit embittered about when I want to go first and I have to waste so many markers by betting
Sure.
low, waging low. Here, at least it offers a bit more kind of range of experience. It inherently adds so much more crunch
Sure.
and
Right.
balance
Yeah.
to the
Sure.
game that it becomes a completely different beast.
Sure.
I think if I redid this math, I probably could have saved 2 points too. Instead of paying her 5, right? I didn't even think about that. Like you could hire some expensive people and just don't pay them,
Yeah.
and
then-
just pay the less expensive people.
Yeah.
So I could have probably saved 2 points. But I think the game's amazing. It's really, you have to understand a lot of stuff, and I was at a bit of a disadvantage because I can't see when we describe the icons.
Yeah, they're
So and it's not even a problem once you understand how everything works. It's like it's easy.
Yeah.
The one thing I didn't really love was that there's you can do this in this phase thing where this is the same color as these, and it feels like, I mean, it makes total sense, but I feel this should have been a different color to differentiate that's based on these acts. And I see it's based on this color here, but it's confusing.
But it's shades of
minor
gray.
league.
Yeah.
Once
Right.
you know what you're doing, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like it. I feel like I probably wouldn't have gone for certain elements. Maybe I took this card, which I need to basically have all of those people, right?
Yes.
Did you?
I did. I had them
Another?
all.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. If
But
you
it makes
had
it
I
hard to
drew
pay
2
for.
of them. I had a terrible choice. It was this
Yeah.
plus another thing with cards, and it wasn't this one.
Yeah.
I think it might have been this one, but I don't think so. And I was like, oh wow. So I had 2 of the exact same one, and then something else that was the same. I'm like, wow, that's kind of rough. So it was guiding me down that path, which was good. I mean, because the first thing I did was get the goldsmith or the jeweler, I think maybe, or can't remember which one. I think it was either that or the assistant, and I was the jeweler. But it's okay. It's all the kinds of thing you need to learn, and you definitely don't want to go crazy. I absolutely would flip some of these over. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking it was 1 point per not paid. I'm sure you told us. I just didn't remember it. But that's, live and learn. You can actually really make it work. Because this was the only one that was important to me, right? And I wasn't even concerned. I mean, at least it dinged Deborah a tiny bit.
So bad.
But I probably would have kept. I mean, I would have flipped him because it doesn't matter. I was hopeful that I could get, and I feel I could have gotten to this point with other things, and I made some different choices because of this stuff being here, and so I might have reduced my impact on that, and it would have been great because I didn't really get what the half 3/4 of the way through the game. I'm like, why is it important that we're taking these? The extras. But whatever, it's interesting. I really think it's a cool game. And I love the way the system works too. I like that you have to take one of these. And that was the part you heard me say towards the end, oh, we have to pay for this person. Right?
Yeah.
It was, no, you don't have to pay for that person if you turn them over.
What I would suggest for anyone who's interested, because it's out of print, both of these, the expansion and the game is out of print, the game itself, the base game itself, is really enjoyable, and it's an awesome jumping off point to learn the main mechanisms of the game. The backstage expansion, the PNP, the print and play files are floating around the BGG website. You just have to go to the forums and ask around. The very friendly people there will help you out. If you're teaching the game to people who haven't played Shakespeare before, definitely just start with the base game. Sure. And then even up to 4, it plays well at the base game. I think if you're using the expansion, I think it works best at 2 or 3 players.
Okay.
Just because it adds a
crunch,
little bit of time.
Yeah, adds a little bit of time, unless all 4 players are very experienced and have strategies going on. I mean, I am terrible for strategy. This is pretty typical score for me. But if you can find the base game on eBay or the secondary market, it's well worth it. It's a wonderful game.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks for teaching us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And thanks again to Gamegenic for sponsoring this episode and for providing accessories. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you do, click on the bell to get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.